Welcome to Dice Legenz. My name is Vahid. I'm the DM of the show. It's great to have you with us. Grab your popcorn, get yourself ready, because we've got a really wonderful adventure lined up. We are in episode 4, The Shadows of Aratai.
Oh,
episode 4, The Killing.
Oh. The Killing?
The Killing.
I didn't know that was the title.
That's the title.
No.
And joining us as a special guest, we've got Fallcosplay with us.
Come Fall!
Now, before we meet Fall, let's talk about our cast of players, starting with...
Hi, it's me, Reylene. I play Dahlia, who is a monk, half-elf, and she's got hints of Irish accent that wasn't there at the beginning, but now is. And she is doing this mission to prove herself. Yeah, that's all you need to know about me so far. Bam!
Next to her is the annoying Tumau, half-elf, half-human, all-amazing ranger. Yes, my name is Ronnie, by the way. I play Tumau. He's on an adventure to seek back, or to reclaim the honor that was stolen from him, from someone that we know. That's me. Yeah, that's right.
And our guest, Fallcosplay, famous for cosplay.
Yeah.
The name. And also famous for playing Nixie.
Yes.
On One for All.
Oh, I love it.
Please, if you're not subscribed to the One for All channel, go to Dear Stalker Pictures and give a subscribe now.
Yes.
Please, Fallcosplay, can you please introduce yourself? Your channel.
Hi, I'm Fallcosplay. I'm a cosplayer from Sydney, Australia. I play Nixie on the web series One for All, which is currently streaming now, our 5th season.
Whoop, whoop.
Right now on YouTube.
And it's
so please
funny.
check that out. Yeah, check it out. It's funny. We have a good laugh. We have a good time. This season was actually really cool because we filmed in an actual castle, so some of the sets and everything were like as they were. We didn't build them. We didn't have to because they were just there and amazing and perfect for it.
They look cool too.
Yeah, they look so cool. Today I am playing Maeni Whisperbrand. I am a Lightfoot halfling rogue.
Ooh.
Maeni. So thank you so much for joining us, Fall. We're really looking forward to this. We've been looking forward to it for ages. Before we get into the adventure, we want to say thank you to all of our followers. We really appreciate your support. Thanks to all of our subscribers. Those subscribers really help to keep our channel going, of course, both here on Twitch Live and on YouTube. Also, our Patreons, thank you to our Patreons. Patreons are a really valuable way of supporting our channel. We really appreciate your support, patrons. And sponsors. So
Sponsoritos.
We've been really fortunate to have 4 sponsors this year.
Yes, this whole year they've been so good to us. We've got DnD, they got everything, like dice, and they got paints, and you got board games and Magic of the Gathering, all that stuff from DnD.
That's right. Also, a big thank you to 9 Rounds, baby. They supply us with all of this made of all exotic woods, and
Dice towers.
It becomes a dice tower, and it makes your dice sound really awesome when they roll down it.
We have the Principal Dragon, who does a lot of 3D printing. They're so cool. Our recap crown is made from the
Principal
Dragon. There you go.
And they've got a huge amount of on-demand minis that you can print. They're brilliant. And our final one, Bespoke Boutique. And if you can show you, they make
not this one.
bespoke character journals, dice scrolls.
Beautiful.
They make all sorts of things for the D&D world, TTRPG world, and we love them as well. So those are our 4 beautiful sponsors. Thank you so much for this year, guys, sponsoring us for the year.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you, sponsors.
We ready to get into it, guys?
Get into it.
Okay, time to roll the titles.
Eat it.
Let's
All right.
Seriously.
This is our 4th episode of Shadows of Aratai. Let us find out what happened last week. I am going to do a recap.
Okay.
I'm going to redeem myself from last week.
Yeah, that was.
It was mediocre.
It was mediocre. I mean, that was like under Ronnie's level.
There's the bar.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, SpongeBob, let's go.
Count me in, guys.
All right. E toru, e rua, e tahi. Vamonos.
It was sunset when Xenoc, who is Dahlia's father and also the head of the crime family, gave Dahlia, Tumau, and Darrigan a mission to take a baby owlbear named Yugi to the docks by sunrise. Along the way, Dahlia and Tumau kept squabbling. We don't know what beef they're having, but they've got something. But oh no, Yugi had been stolen by a crime family called the Hurunas family. Our heroes rescued Yugi, but were pursued by the Hurunas family and then another crime family called the Greyfall family, who then shot a poisoned arrow and oh no, Darrigan's heart stopped and he fell. Our heroes kept running thanks to the help of Pongo, a monk. But then oh no, a poison arrow hit Dahlia. Her heart stopped, she dropped, but Tumau saved her life and took her to the Orc embassy, where they were looked after by a cleric named Nuna. But then Darrigan turned up, and Darrigan was okay after all. But then, oh no, the bad guys turned up and started fighting, and then, oh no, Darrigan betrayed them all, took Yugi, ran, and gave Yugi to the bad guys, the Greyfall family.
Oh!
Not bad, not bad.
But that is only the surface.
Yes.
Oh God.
Because our story didn't actually begin there. It actually began 20 years ago when Dahlia's mother, on the way to being betrothed to Xenoc, stole from the chieftain of an island village a carved bone necklace. Some years later, the man that she'd stolen it from assigned his grandson, who happened to be Tumau, played by Ronnie, the mission of going to Aratai and reclaiming that which was lost from the Xenoc family. But to do it with honor, not to steal it in the dishonorable way it was taken. Parallel to that, 5 years ago, Dahlia took upon herself to try to prove herself, got in the way of a mission, and her sister Reka died.
Awkward.
And Dahlia had blamed herself in these last 5 years. But unnecessarily, as it turns out, because just a few hours ago, they discovered that Reka had faked her own death and seemed to be working with the Greyfall family and had given instructions to Darrigan to betray them and to bring her Yugi. Why they want Yugi, we still don't know. But that is where we are.
Intense stuff.
Okay, are we ready to get into it, guys?
Yes,
Let's get it.
3, 2, 1. Our first scene begins with Tumau as a young man in Aratai, having tracked down the Xenoc family and having introduced yourself to them with the hope of getting your grandfather's necklace back. What is the proper name for it?
Mātau.
Mātau. And so we find the young, only slightly a man, Tumau, in Xenoc's office. Xenoc says to you, I haven't much time. I've been told that you wish to speak with me.
Lo whionga Xenoc. I have travelled far on bequest of my grandfather and our people to bring back and retrieve what was once stolen from us. I've traveled a long distance, and I too want to bring honor back to my family, and I do not want to go back empty-handed. It is to my knowledge, on behalf of my grandfather, that we will find what was taken from us here in the city of Aratai. Malo whāro lava.
And what was taken?
It's a precious taonga, or treasure, the language of Aratai. It has been in our family for generations.
Yes. What is it?
To the everyday eye, it may look like a curved bone, like hook. But to our family, it is something that has brought sustenance and stability to our village, for it has provided for us for thousands of years.
He moves his collar back and pulls it out. It's around his neck, and he says, like this.
Tumau can't believe it, but he looks at the details around the mato that Zenok has around his neck, and yes, it is Lo Whiunga Zenok.
And then he puts it back under his shirt and says, it is mine now. It's in our family, and it has produced good luck for our family.
But it was stolen from us.
But it is mine now.
It wasn't. With all due respect, Zenok, it wasn't yours to own in the first place.
You want it back?
Yes.
Then earn it back. Do me some great service, and I will give it back to you.
My grandfather did say that I cannot retrieve the mato dishonorably, so whatever you command, I will try my very best to uphold.
A sly look comes into his eye. Anything, huh? Very well. Your training starts tomorrow.
Training?
And with that, we finish the first scene. And we move straight into the second scene, where we see Maeni, Dahlia, and Tumau, the three of you.
Oh.
It is an important day. It is an important day. It is the day where you graduate, where you become a member able to go on missions for the family.
How old is this? How old are we?
You are at the very end of teenagehood.
Oh, okay.
So, I would like, first of all, Maeni, I'd like, Fall, could you please describe your character for us?
Sure. Maeni is a Lightfoot halfling. She has brown coffee-colored skin, dark tussle of curls, bright green eyes, and a flurry of freckles on her face. She's quite small, but has a really big personality to make up for it.
Excellent. Thank you. So, Maeni, Dahlia, you two have been training with each other for a number of years. And so, you're not in the city.
Oh.
for this trial, this final, it's called the final trial. For the final trial, people never know what they're going to be assigned. The three of you have been taken out of the city into the arid wastes to the southeast of Aratai, where there are deep ravines and sheer cliffs. Dahlia, your mother is there with you, pulls you aside, and says, and this holds out her hand surreptitiously for you to take something.
Dahlia opens her hand.
And it is the bone necklace. She says, put it on quietly, put it on quietly.
Mother, this is very special. Does the father know about this?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Put it on. It will grant you some luck.
She wears it, and she hides it underneath her clothes.
It is wise to do so. Tumau would not take it kindly if you were to see it.
Well, Tumau can try and get it out. Oh, where'd my voice go? Tumau can get it out from my hands if he wants to. There we go.
And I know that you and Maeni have trained together, but our family must be the best.
Well, of course, Mother. I'll do it. After all, I am the second daughter. I can be better than Reika. Yeah, I can do it.
At the base of the hill, Xenok is there with a couple of other of the people that have already graduated, people that are, and there's some tents that are set up. Maeni and Tumau, you're in front of Xenok, and then as Dahlia and your mother join, Xenok turns to the three of you. Maeni, Tumau, and Dahlia. Your training is almost complete. There is only one final task to do. He points up, and as your eyes travel up, a cliff, this sheer cliff, rises, it's flattened, but then it rises up, and there's like a promontory of stone that goes even further up. And he says, atop the stone, that spire, is a nest. And in that nest, there are eggs. The three of you must work together and bring me an egg, intact, without harming any of the other eggs or the creatures.
Well, should we bother doing this with Tumau? He's probably gonna mess this up.
Tumau, who's now quite accustomed to the accent of the land, has lost his islandness freshness, and he's, yeah, I wish. You'll always been my shadow, and in my shadow you shall remain. Are you sure you guys don't want to rest down here in the shade of this mountain while I retrieve us the prize?
It's a spire.
That's rich coming from someone who needs her mum nearby.
Maeni.
Tumau's eyebrow just raises on it. Touche.
Too personal, Maeni. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm just joshing. Come on now.
Better be Joshin.
Xenok says, it is essential, irrespective of your opinions of your companions outside of a mission, it is essential that you have absolute trust and reliability when you're doing it. Otherwise, all of your lives are in danger. Okay, we will rest and repose and eat while you retrieve the egg. Any questions, Maeni?
How quickly has it been done before?
This task has never been given to anyone. We have a new task each time.
All right.
I love your competitive spirit, though. It's one of the many things I love about you.
I'm literally your daughter, and I'm standing right here. Keeps telling everyone else that he loves them.
I like that about him.
That's because they do not look for praise. Last, any questions? Other questions?
Heart.
Once retrieved, Zinok, will I be able to return back to Milan's with what was promised?
Dahlia gulps.
Our agreement was you must do me a great service.
Well, I believe once I've retrieved this...
It will not. This will be a small service. Please, begin. He goes and sits down comfortably on the couch and pulls some grapes out and starts popping some grapes into his mouth. There is a steep cliff in front of you. Lots of handholds, but a cliff nonetheless. Assume that you have whatever equipment you want.
Okay.
All right, what you doing?
A rope.
Yeah, I'm pulling out my rope and I'm tying it to the end of one of my arrows, and then I'm just going to get my crossbow out and shoot it up towards the top of the cliff.
Okay.
How tall is this cliff again?
It's too tall for one crossbow shot, but you can at least, if you can find some place to lodge it in, it'll help you up part of the way.
How many feet is it high?
It's probably about 300 feet.
Oh, 300 feet. All right, well, I get up the first 50.
All right, you guys start climbing, yeah?
Yep.
All right.
Tumau has his ropes tied to his swords, and he's going to use it as a stab it into.
Wow, expensive. What are they called? What are climbing iron things called?
Spikes.
Pittons?
Pittons!
Pittons.
Ah, nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Not
It's all right, I've just played Lara Croft, so.
There it is.
This is like equip pitten, yes, please.
perception rolls, everyone.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a natural one.
Can I?
That was a 13.
13.
What inspiration.
Perception of 8.
Oh, it's because Dahlia decided to go with the robust way of just using her hands.
Excellent, thank you.
So she's too
Hey.
focused on it.
Maeni. Looking up, climbing up. There definitely is, there's definitely some, something flying high up in the sky a long way away.
All right.
Too far
And
away.
I can't see if it's like a bird or something else.
You cannot tell what it is.
Can I kind of gauge what size it is?
It is large.
Large. All right.
The reason that you can tell that is its size compared to the speed it's moving in the air doesn't look like it's a small bird. Something large.
Well, I didn't happen to bring my scope with me, so I guess I'm probably gonna just kind of turn to the others and just be like, I'm pretty sure I've got 20/20, but I can't seem to clock what that thing is. Anyone got a clue?
Dahlia looks up and says, "Oh, it's probably just a bird or a fly, but a really big fly." I'll say bird. Bird.
Tumau quietly examines this creature, and I think, would he be very familiar with what this creature would be, or is this a foreign creature?
It's too far away from you at this stage. I'm sorry, you can't tell.
We're gonna keep climbing.
I want some
mentally.
athletic
Yeah.
rolls, please. Now, wait.
Oh,
If you try to help each other, then what can happen is one person can roll for the whole group with advantage. Or you can individually go it alone and make your own rolls and live or die according to your own rules. What do you want to do?
God. Well, it would be smart to work together through gritted teeth.
Oh, sorry, I thought you mentioned yourself and smart in the same sentence.
Tumau, I swear to
Tumau
God.
keeps, as he says that, he just
I swear to God,
Yeah, I
think
think
get us killed.
climbing
I
up.
think Maeni is also just kind of making her own way up.
You're both gonna get us killed.
Can't hear you. You're too
Speak
far.
for yourself.
Ugh.
Everyone make your own individual selfish athletics rolls then.
You guys suck. 4. Oh wait, do I get?
You get to add your athletics
yeah, yeah.
skill onto it.
21.
21.
5.
Instead of athletics, can I use acrobatics?
No.
Damn it.
No. All right, that's just a 12 for me then.
Okay, great. Here's what happens. Tumau, he's got a lot of upper body strength. He's got, these impressive thighs and calves. Boom, boom, he's climbing up. Maeni, despite her small stature, is actually doing really well. And so is Dahlia, until she doesn't check where her feet are and she slips and slides down, skinning herself. And taking a hit point damage, in fact.
Oh, 1 hit.
Dahlia, you okay?
What do you think? Pass me that.
That's all right. It's all right. Just ask your mum to kiss it better later.
Oh,
How you like this, girl? This is great. And it,
Tumau, looking down, as Dahlia was sliding down, something kind of slips out from her loose clothes, and you can see your grandfather's necklace is around her neck.
with that, Tumau's instantly stops, looks down. He grabs a rope that he had around his waist. Goes, Dahlia, catch.
oh,
He,
catches
throws
the
it
rope.
Okay.
Wow, I really thought that you were gonna just be a butt about this whole thing, but well done.
And you can make one more you actually need to make one more blah blah blah. I'll try again. Make a final athletics roll to get to the top. This time, Ronnie and Tumau and Dahlia are working together.
Yeah.
So you get to do it, Ronnie. You can do it at advantage. Maeni, you're still going solo?
Still going solo.
All right, make your second athletics roll then.
So,
At advantage, Ronnie.
okay.
Please.
Advantage, go advantage.
So what's your athletics roll? What'd you get, Maeni?
I got 17.
Oh, you are a legend.
17.
Oh,
You guys do so brilliantly.
oh.
Nice.
Dahlia's warmed up into it now, so she's able to find all the different ledges. Hold on.
Another perception roll. As you hear some.
Oh, better. 14.
18.
1.
Oh,
Okay.
Minus 1.
minus 1.
Did you get a 1 minus 1?
I think I do, yeah. It's perception. I'm not very wise.
Wow. That is impressive. Hey, so we'll start with you then, Fall. You're pretty high. You're pretty small and you're up pretty high. The wind is disconcerting. Basically, you can see the rocks in front of you. You're very close to the summit. That's what you see. Dahlia, what'd you get?
14. Sorry.
You can hear that. And there are, it sounds like some kind of birds, but young.
Young bird.
And what'd you get, Tumau?
18.
18. As well as that, you know what the bird is flying above.
The back of Tumau's neck hairs stand up. And he knows exactly, and he motions to Dahlia,
Oh.
whatever you do, when you get up there, do not make sudden movements.
Why? So that you can take the egg?
No, because something out there might take your life.
All right, I'll trust it this once.
Okay.
Hoist himself up.
You hoist yourself up. You will now need to make stealth rolls, the three of you, to make stealth rolls to approach. Wait, let me describe. The bird, if it is a bird, is kind of circling around lazily up above. Big flaps. It looks slightly different from normal birds. There's the back half of it kind of droops down a little bit as it flaps its wings. Now, you've got your hands on the top where it opens up. And if you can, please show the scene here. We see that
Oh, pull it.
how's that?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Let's put it a
Let me
little bit
just go.
forward.
Which way do we need to go?
Towards this.
There we go. That will do. Okay, thank
That'll
you.
do.
That'll do.
That'll do.
Three of you.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
That'll do.
The three of you reaching the edge here, you can see that the top of the stone spire, loose vegetation, and there is a nest up the top. And you can see small heads. They look like eagle heads looking up. Young eagles. What are you doing, guys? We'll start with you, Maeni. What you doing?
I can see that there's vegetation nearby. So I'd like to try and go for the vegetation to try and because if I'm, obviously if there's eggs, there's going to be a mother nearby. So probably just trying to get towards there just to get closer to it.
Thank you. Make that stealth roll for me, please.
Yep. That's 12 plus 5, 17.
You're beautifully stealthy. Dahlia.
Dahlia does the same thing towards the other side. So she's gonna stealth all the way there.
Remember, no sudden movements.
No, yeah, all right. Natural 20.
Boomba!
Nice.
So she does like a forward roll in there too.
You look like the rocks, somehow. Tumau.
Maeni is just there going like, show off.
Stealth, did you say?
I did.
9.
Total of 9.
Yes.
Where you go?
Tumau tries to make his way straight for it up the rocks here, but he just tries to hide.
Look prone.
And as you find a place, the kind of shale, this kind of sedimentary rock of layers, a bit falls, catches on your foot, cracks off and goes, and there's a little collective squawk in the nest above you.
Wait, they're not still in their eggs?
Oh. They're not. Well, not that I can see. Let's see.
I think some of them have hatched.
Maeni, what are you doing?
I'm going up to the nest.
You'll keep your same stealth roll. You get up to the nest.
Dahlia does too.
Dahlia does
On
2.
the other side, yeah.
Tumau, you gonna go as well?
Yeah, I was gonna.
With her 9.
Tumau's actually trying to still looking up to see where the mum is.
Okay, then make a perception roll for me, please.
9.
You can't see it.
So I look inside the nest. What do I see?
Inside the nest, there are a combination of some fluffy furry chicks, and some eggs. The eggs, about the size of a rock melon.
Oh.
For our North American viewers, a cantaloupe.
Well, I'm going to go open up my satchel and pop maybe 2 eggs inside.
Okay, you grab one of the eggs and put it in. You can't help but noticing that the birds. Have you made it up there by yet?
Yep.
Okay. These are what your family, or people refer to as Hast eagles. And they have their eagles with lions' bodies.
Oh.
That's creepy things.
They're not creepy. These are Hast eagles. My family is. I think only one person in our generation has actually seen one alive.
Well, you've got 2 now.
And swoop!
Oh.
The eagle had seen Tumau's failure, right? Him going straight through and doing such a poor job. Had dived down. Tumau didn't see it. It had come in low. Whoosh! And this creature, half eagle, half lion.
Tumau yells out, "Stay away from its claws!"
Comes and lands. We'll go into initiative. Maeni, you are first. You've got 2 eggs, 1 in your satchel, 1 in your hand. You're first, Maeni. What you doing?
Okay, I'm going to probably. I've got the eggs, right?
Yeah, 1 in your hand and 1 in your satchel.
I'm going to take the egg that I'm holding in my hand and try to get the mother's attention with it. I've got the other one in the bag, right? It's already it's in the bag.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna make sure that that's not visible, and then I'm going to have I got its attention?
Oh yeah, straight away. Its beady eyes lock with you, and it goes Wah! And screams
I'm then going
at
to
you.
get the egg.
Yeah.
And I'm then going to lob it.
You lob it which direction?
Behind the bird, far away from us.
Okay, here we have an egg.
It's off a cliff, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm going for the other side, away from where we'll be going.
It screams at you and launches itself backwards into the air, over the side of the cliff and out of sight.
Tumau goes, "No!"
All right, I've gotten us some time now. Let's get the heck out of here.
Why'd you take away the egg? Oh wait, you've got another one?
I've got another one. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
And
I'm running. I'm already running.
You're running. Boom, boom, boom.
We're gonna have to abseil down this spire?
Boom, 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 which is definitely an athletics roll.
All right.
Tumau kind of curses one of the little chicks before he goes, "I love you, buddy."
And
Tumau!
it kind of jumps at you and goes, Quack! It scratches you with its claws. 16?
Yeah, that hurts. Oh.
And you get 3 scratches across your face.
You just had to stay, didn't you?
Oh, he was like Regal's in pain. I'm like,
What happened to no sudden movements tomorrow? As Dahlia's trying to abseil down the spire.
Maeni and Dahlia, are you helping each other, or is it every woman for themselves?
At this point, Maeni's not going to change brand, so yeah, every woman for herself.
Dahlia's looking expectantly like we're gonna help each other, but she sees Maeni is already down there, and she's like,
Man, what, this girl, I gave her my sandwich the other day. I swear to God.
And you start. Okay, you 2 need to make athletics rolls.
Yeah, Tumau's just stumbling down now with his one eye, and his blood is dripping from his other eye. He doesn't know if he actually has got one eyeball.
6.
I got 19.
Boom! Boom! Excellent. Okay, you scramble down. Dahlia.
Dahlia's too panicked. She saw blood and she's not okay.
Yeah, look. So, Tumau and Maeni do an excellent job. You go down as far as your rope will go, reattach it, start going down. Dahlia, you're just too panicked. And you at the end slip as well and catch yourself on a bramble bush on the way down and get a scar
Right my eye too.
across your eye as well.
Oh, good job, Tumau. Now you've made me scratch my eye.
You did.
Aw, now I want my character-defining scar.
You're emotionally scarred.
And my eyes are having a good time.
Hey, but you get down to the bottom. Xenoc stands up expectantly, says, well,
Daddy
Well.
made my eye bleed.
I think we're gonna need 2 medics and also a bunch of graduation certificates because we just got your egg.
We did it.
let's see it then.
I open up my satchel to show off the egg.
He says, congratulations to the three of you. Well done. You are now part of the Xenok family.
That S word, this is swelling. I think it's swelling. I need a medic, Daddy.
It's just a minor scratch.
Hey, and that, we finished that scene. And we come to the present day. It is the middle of the night. And Maeni, where do you think you would be at like midnight or 1 in the morning?
I'm at the tail end of what was a pretty. Sorry, what's the setting again? What are we saying?
Aratai is a grand walled city. Imagine it kind of like Istanbul.
Okay. All right. So I'm coming out with a flood of people after like a party's just finished. So it's a bunch of just like rowdy people in the street, kind of just like walking around and kind of like mingling with each other, you know, some making plans of how they're going to get back home and if they're going home together and all that sort of stuff. So there's a bit of like a noise as Maeni is walking out, quite happy because an assassination that she was meant to carry out during this party went successfully. And now she's slipping out with, you know, the rest of the party guests.
Having delivered the fatal blow, coming out, slipping out, and then as you're walking wherever you're walking, quite unusually, Xenok moves out from the shadows to intersect you and says, Maeni, how did it go?
Everything went to plan. Oh, sorry. I've just been having the accent on all night. It's just kind of sticking around. Yeah, no, it went fine. Just left him in the dumpster out the back. And yeah, probably the maids next day will probably find it.
Okay, well done. Pulls out the standard leather pouch and puts it in your hand.
Feels a bit lighter than usual.
It isn't. Maeni, I have something else I'd like you to do tonight.
What's it?
It involves Dahlia and Tumau, believe it or not.
Gosh, all right, that's a throwback. What
Yeah.
about them?
I've just heard from someone that a simple mission was clearly not as simple as I was led to believe. And they need some more help.
Trust those two.
Yes, I know.
You know, you should just call me if you need things done, you know.
I can't give you all the work. Look, I'd like you to go to the new embassy that the Orc nation have set up near the fishing market. I assume you know the one?
Of course.
I've been told that they were holed up there, healing up, and I'd like you to take them to the wharf, help accompany them to the wharf. They're being attacked by both the Huranos family, which is, operates out of the wharf area, the Stern Ward, but also the Greyfall family, which is odd. They don't usually operate in that part of town.
So both of them are trying to attack.
Yes, apparently the owlbear, it's a simple mission of taking an owlbear cub to the wharf, but they've been attacked, which is not what I had been led to believe would happen.
So this owlbear cub was a ward of yours to be taken to the wharf?
No.
You didn't happen to know that it was some sort of prized possession?
No, I was not informed of that at all. No, my client, who is someone whose patronage I enjoy and have gained a lot out of, did not mention that important detail. So, but that doesn't change the fact that we still must complete the mission. The owlbear must reach the dock. I am going to meet my patron there at sunrise, and I expect the owlbear to be delivered at the same time. And I just wish you to help them out. That's all.
All right.
You know that area well, and you know many of the people in that area, so I think your assistance could be valuable.
How much were they getting paid for it?
They're getting paid 50 gold.
I want a cut.
You will have 50 gold as well. It's 50 gold each.
All right.
I'll see to it then.
So then, the scene changes to Tumau on the back of a giant lizard named Lizzie. And do you want to describe the scene, please? Go for us. Go for it.
Yes, Tumau is on top of this beautiful grand lizard.
Grand lizard. I've never heard that phrase used before. A grand lizard.
Because in Tumau, he loves animals. So anything like any creature of some sort, he has a very Steve Irwin-like love for these beasts. And so Tumau's on Lizzie. Dahlia is on the back of this lizard as well, still unconscious. He's got 2 arrows, I believe, sticking out of his back.
Oh my.
And then also, and then he's also so he's quite tired, hurt, and a lot of pain. But he's also worried as well because his so-called friend Daragon has run off with the owlbear, and he has no idea where or in which way. But he's determined to track them down. So he's about 60% there in terms of energy. But he's just talking to Lizzie. He goes, "Oh, did you see where? Do you know where Daragon went to, Lizzie? We got to find the owlbear. You must. You're doing great. If only you were back home, Lizzie. You and I could have been great friends." And he knows the terrain quite well. He's an urban ranger.
Yeah.
So he's trying to look around
Okay.
for footprints, some sort of tracks.
Great. Excellent. Okay, thank you. You do know, and okay. You know the direction they were going. You know a lot of people went that way, but it's also dark. So on one hand, you get advantage because of it's your favored terrain. On the other hand, it is really dark. So that means instead of advantage, you get just a normal roll.
You've got dark vision.
He also has dark vision, does he?
You do. All right. Okay, fine. Hey, so on the back of, right behind you, before you roll, Dahlia starts to move.
And Tumau notices?
Yeah, she's right next to you. You can't help but notice.
Tumau taps on her cheek a little bit. Dahlia.
Dahlia's hand kind of like shoos it away.
Dahlia.
Ugh.
Hey. Dahlia, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No, she's sleeping.
Okay, you're still alive. That's all that matters. Okay, yep. So Tumau just
Ariel
make sure she
moving
doesn't
so
fall
much,
off.
like she's under like feeling the weird walking of the lizard, you know, and she's in a weird position too. She's like kind of over her top Lizzie. She's like,
Hey, don't move too much.
Too hard. What did you do this time?
I didn't do anything. You did it to yourself.
Oh, my
got hit by-
neck. Then she's like well enough to like sit up.
Okay, thank you. So,
How is she
the
feeling?
only reason that you have come conscious this quickly is in the last episode,
A healing word.
Yugi. Oh, yeah.
Nuna also.
Nuna put a healing word on you, and Yugi bathed you all in Yugi's kind of blessings. And thanks to the generosity of the people live in chat who gave so much in terms of subs and bits, you got washed over with that.
Yay! But also she's
so you're still
stiff.
everything will be at disadvantage until I say otherwise.
All right, disadvantage.
But you come conscious, and it's kind of like, you know, when you've napped in the sun too long, and everything's kind of is a bit yucky.
Tumau reaches into one of his pouches and he produces a good berry.
Oh yes, good idea.
He's got and he just here, have some of this. And he's like, you're
What
too
is
weak
it?
to lift your hand. Just take it.
Oh, I don't want anything you give me.
No,
Far out.
It's good for you. Just stop being stubborn.
You're being stubborn.
Something probably occurs in your mind that your last memory was you falling dead on the ground.
That's right.
And now here you are, thanks to something, still alive behind Tumau.
Where the hell is the owlbear? Did we finish the mission already?
And at
She
that
takes
mo-
the good berry.
No, the good berry is delicious. It gives you an extra hit point,
Oh,
and you do not need to eat for the rest of the day.
Oh, wow.
Hey, and before Tumau can answer that question, Maeni,
Oh.
you enter the scene. So you've arrived at the Orc Embassy, and outside the Orc Embassy, there's Tumau on this giant lizard, which I'll place on our scene, although this isn't our scene, of course, just so you can see what this beautiful giant lizard
Grand
looks like.
lizard.
The grand lizard.
Lizard of
according to
Lizzie.
Ronnie.
Grand Lizzie.
Okay, and Dahlia is kind of flopping around, and Tumau is looking on the ground for clues. And before you roll that, Maeni, you come into the scene, please. How do you do that?
Just like suddenly, like out of nowhere, it feels like you just hear like a thump, and there's Maeni just standing, you know, probably about like 15 feet away, and just kind of dropped her bag beside her feet. She just kind of like stands there, and like even though she's like so much shorter than you, it looks like she's kind of staring down her nose at you. It's just kind of like, why am I not surprised?
And immediately, like Tumau draws an arrow. He goes, "Who's us?"
Do you not remember
Maeni?
me? Yes.
Maeni?
Oh, it's good to see you remembered me.
Oh my.
What are you doing here, Maeni?
I thought you left town.
Yeah, I did, for an assignment. And now I'm back, and I've been sent to help you guys out, because apparently you haven't gotten better since school.
What? I think you've been mistaken. Like, we're totally fine. Like, we're so, like, nothing bad's happened. We're totally on track.
She got shot
Yeah?
by a poison arrow. She's been
You
passed
got
out
shot by a
for-
poisonous arrow.
No, she's
Yeah.
yeah. It's kind of changed her mood a little bit too.
Where's the kid?
How'd you know about the kid?
Who do you think sent me here?
Oh, did Daddy send you? Oh, Daddy doesn't believe in me. I swear to God, I knew it.
You still?
I mean, have you given him much of a reason to actually believe in you? At this point, you've been shot by arrows. You've been shot by poison arrows. I mean, and now you've lost the kid, the only reason that you're on this mission to begin with. So, like, I'm a bit confused as to why you thought that he'd think any different.
Well, it's Tumau's fault. I'm pretty sure that we had Yugi last time I
You were
checked.
asleep the whole time.
I wasn't asleep. I think I was poisoned.
Listen.
You try being poisoned. It's not very fun.
You try traveling with someone that doesn't stop talking. Maeni, we don't need your help. I'm just tracking where our kid has gone to. But thanks for your help. But tell Zenok we don't need any help.
But it's nice seeing you again, Maeni.
No, fine. I mean, I know that you guys have a deadline of getting the kid to the docks tonight, and you're getting paid, I think, 50 gold each. I mean, like, I could totally just like step back, say I helped, and then I'll get my 50 gold as well. This is totally fine because you guys have got it, right?
Wait, you're getting paid for this?
Of course, I'm getting paid for this.
Yeah, Tumau takes a big breath and he knows with 2 arrows in his back and with this one half asleep, there's no way they're going to be able to do it on by themselves. So he takes a big swallow of his pride and he says, we might need a little bit of help then, Maeni.
No, not help, just assistance? Perhaps.
Still help.
We don't need help, we just need, like, a friend.
Says
And
the one
oh,
who's
yeah?
still laying at the back of a lizard. Don't worry.
So no help, no assistance, just someone just to sit here and just listen
No,
to you
just-
just bitch and moan at each other.
Just walk around with us, and if you happen to find the owlbear, then you can just, like, you assist us.
And I like to point out the facts of the situation in the sense that you've been paid to do a job and you've failed to do it so far, so spectacularly that you've failed to even just hold the package that you meant to have. So as far as I'm concerned, your father sent me to help you both out because you both seem to not be able to be here on, with the up and up. So as far as I'm concerned, you need more than just my help.
When you
Well, you don't have to be so mean about it. Dahlia, like, wipes a tear.
That actually was quite a good summary of the facts.
I mean, I don't mean to be a bitch about it, but I'm just saying.
That's still the same old Maeni. All right,
Survival roll. At advantage,
at advance.
because this is your favorite terrain.
Survival. 4 plus 4. 16.
16. Okay, great. So I would like you guys to tell me now that you've had your
Tiff.
your grumble.
Gotta have it.
I am so sorry.
I love it.
We all have it. It's so good.
That's okay.
So I want to know what you're actually doing. It's like 1 in the morning, maybe past 1, getting on towards 2. You got to find this owlbear. What you're doing, you have got a really good idea where they've gone.
Yeah.
Yep. Tumau is just touching the ground, finding footprints,
Uh-huh.
and then he still warm.
So you're telling me that Darragon did this? Darragon took the owlbear?
He's dead again.
Oh, he's like this happy guy that was always with us.
Supposed to be a
I
friend.
thought he was dead. Hang on a second, I thought he was dead.
He wasn't dead. He turned up and said that he had a letter from Zenok, which turned out to be, I think, may have been a lie. I think he's working for
I don't
us.
believe Zenok said any letter. Would I know that?
Zenok didn't tell you about sending a letter.
Okay, so then I don't know that. Just scrub that.
But I have a fair idea where he could be headed.
All right, we'll lead the way then.
You start leading the way.
So
Okay, guys. So if you quickly tell me what Tumau's leading the way. If there's anything else you're particularly wanting to do, tell me now. Starting with you, Fall.
I'm probably just pressing the other two. Sorry, I keep forgetting your names. I'm so sorry.
Tumau and Dahlia.
Tumau and Dahlia. I'm probably pressing Tumau and Dahlia just for like details as to like what's been happening so far and like how it's just come to this part. How far away are we from the docks currently?
Look, it's probably only like a half an hour walk. It's not actually all that far away.
Okay, and how far away are we from the deadline?
Like 4 or 5 hours.
4 to 5 hours.
A lot of time.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm probably just pushing for information, just like okay, when did you last see the child? Who took it? Why is this happening? Like all that sort of stuff.
Okay. Thank
Dahlia
you.
is probably doing the same thing because she's been knocked out for a good couple of
Okay,
hours.
great.
So it's just Maeni and Dahlia pestering
So many
Tumau.
questions, and Tumau is also kind of slightly suspicious of Maeni because of the situation with Darragon. He's not giving too much away. He's just focusing on the track and trying to tell him to shh, keep quiet.
You keep quiet.
You'll wake up the whole neighborhood.
You're waking up the whole neighborhood.
Okay, and then
Can we just for 5 minutes?
perception rolls, guys.
Exceptional.
That's your specialty, right, Maeni?
Yeah, terrible.
That was a 10.
Dirty 20.
Oh, it was.
It's a -1. So
Wow. You get a 7, did you say, or a -1? What did you say you get, Maeni?
it was a -1, so the answer with the number I got was 9. In the
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
9 and Dahlia got a 7.
10.
10. Okay.
10?
At least Tumau turned up.
Yo,
Hey, Tumau, I'm just gonna talk to you.
yo, talk to
I'm
me.
just ignoring the other two for a moment.
They're not there.
They're not even.
It's you and me.
All right.
Where's the owlbear?
Hey, following the tracks, it's a lot of people have gone past here recently, and every once in a while you can actually see there's a couple of times where there's even one of the owlbear feathers has come off, which indicates the owlbear was probably struggling. You know, if enough happened that if some feathers have come off. It's heading definitely towards the wharf, toward the docks. And as you're going around, coming around a corner, you are careful and cautious enough to see that a warehouse ahead of you has a sentry on top of it that's walking around. You can see a crossbow in her hands, walking along the top of what's clearly a warehouse. You're close enough that to the sea now that the sound of the sea lapping is just faintly in the background.
Tumau sees the sentry and he immediately thinks there's something that sentry is actually guarding. So he quickly signals to the other two, shh.
Dahlia takes that sign language as looking up, and she sees the sentry as well.
Yep, you can, all three of you see the sentry.
How tall is the building?
The building is a fairly standard warehouse size for this kind of area. It's like equivalent of a 2.5 story building. In terms of feet, that would be about 30 feet high.
Do we know what this warehouse is used for?
You definitely do not know.
Do not know.
I would say, because Maeni knows this part of town well, Maeni, they are, it's a net maker's workshop. It's one of the larger net makers in this part of town.
And like through my gathering of information and dark doings around the town, do I happen to know if there's any shady activity happening inside this factory?
Why don't you make me, what kind of role? I want to see how much information you would know.
I could do a history or...
Yeah, that's fine. I'd like history. The history sounds fine to me.
That's a natural 20 plus 1, so 21.
There's a halfling woman that runs a net making empire. Basically, she sells a lot of the nets to the ships that come in and out of the port. She has successfully taken out a lot of the other opposition. You had no idea that she'd taken out the opposition by buying them out, not through any violent or nefarious means, just by being a really, really aggressive businesswoman. You had no idea that she was associated with any, criminal activity.
Gotcha.
Tumau kind of sees Maeni's intrigue about this place. He asks, "Do you know this place?"
Yeah, it's a It's a net making factory. I know the lady that owns it. Well, not personally, but I know of her.
So you reckon the owlbear is here?
I can scout out the area, maybe just see if there's anything else around just to be wary of in the meantime.
That would be a great idea. But I don't want you to be going alone.
I think I'm better off alone.
All right.
All right. Oh,
How about we'll scout in different ways?
together, but individually.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. I'm gonna tie up Lizzie somewhere out of the way, but nearby, just in case we might need to make a fast escape. How are you on your feet?
Still a bit wobbly, but I mean, I'm all right. I can still, and she's like doing some warming up jumps. I still got all my bones in me, and
And you're still going to be at disadvantage until
I'm still at a disadvantage.
You can always stay here. Maeni and I can go scout, but you can keep an eye out.
Oh, you're just wanting all the fun.
We're not. We just don't want you to die.
Well, it felt like I already died, but fine. I'll keep my eyes on that thing up there.
Really? Like, Tumau can't believe that she just agreed that she's gonna stay. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Like, okay, all right?
Like okay.
All right.
She said, okay, can we go?
All right. All right.
Okay, Maeni and Tumau, stealth rolls, please.
Dirty 20.
Boomba!
22.
Oh, show off.
I'm a rogue, of course.
Hey, by the time you've scouted and come back, you together have cased this place just really, really well. All right, here's the lay of the land.
Lay of the land.
The net making factory is a rectangular building, flat topped. There are 3 entrances. 2 at the front and 1 at the rear. 2 at the front, one is a large kind of, carts can come and go, and the second is a going into the office kind of smaller door at the front. And at the back, there is like a staff entranceway. They have got a rotating guard, and Tumau, you recognize that some of the Greyfall rogues that were shooting at you are among the people that are part of this rotational watch. They have 2 groups that are going in opposite ways. So they pass each other and then they pass each other, but there are times, there's probably a good 20 seconds where the sides of the building are not visible to either of those parties. Yeah?
Yep.
So, and Maeni, you can see that there is light coming from the front office area. Clearly a lantern in there. There's definitely something going on in that area. It turns out they have 2 people on the top of the building. It's just that you can only see 1 from the area that you are in. There is plenty of room around the building, and lots of things to hide behind and move between, which would make stealthing up to the place pretty easy. It's a stone building, so climbing up it wouldn't be impossible either. But there are no external stairwells or anything like that.
Okay.
That is the entirety of what you know.
Okay.
Cool.
And I'll just talk to Dahlia for a second. Nothing happens.
Thanks, Vahid. Wow.
But resting is what you needed to shake off the disadvantage.
Nice.
Nice, beautiful. So as she's waiting for everyone to come in, she's like looking at Lizzie, and she gets kind of scared into being better. She doesn't want the Lizzie to attack her. She's like, so you're on our team now, huh, Lizzie?
She kind of looks over you, and her tongue goes, You know how geckos can lick their eyes?
Oh God.
It goes up, its eye goes, its tongue goes up, and then up to the other eye.
That's so freaky. Don't do it again, Lizzie.
Lizzie just kind of puts its head on its side.
And then she sees Tumau and Maeni come around the corner, and she's like, "Oh, thank God."
I knew you grew to like her. Good Lizzie. And anyway, Tumau turns to Maeni and just wants to unpack the information that he's gained from this reconnaissance.
Okay. Consider it done. Yeah. Okay, guys. Plan mode. What you gonna do?
Okay.
Let's sneak up.
But we've got to be very quick. There's
Are you
only
20 seconds, you say?
a brief window. Yes.
All right.
Or I could just go up and just dispatch both of the sentries.
You can do that. Yeah.
But then,
Because even if we don't get rid of them now, they're going to be on our tail as soon as we leave.
Okay, you do that. Do you think you can gain access to opening the door from the inside?
Probably.
Right.
all right.
We'll wait by the door.
All right.
So tell
Be
me.
quiet. Don't get seen.
Yeah, Tumau.
So, okay, Maeni, tell me exactly what you were planning to do, please.
All right. So there is probably I'm imagining like it's not just like a flat wall. It's probably got like alcoves and like external kind of bump outs.
Definitely.
Cool. I'm gonna try and kind of time it, and also I'm guessing from the angle they don't have like a great view of just like against the wall.
Exactly.
Yeah, perfect. All right, so basically same thing as when I was traveling up the side of the cliff. Gonna get my crossbow, attach a rope to it, shoot it up, and then start climbing up the side of the wall.
Okay, thank you. A crossbow will make sound.
Yep.
It will make a thunk sound. So if you're prepared for that to happen, then go for it. Or you could try. It's stone. You could try to climb it up without the aid of the without the aid of the crossbow. There are handholds. It's up to you. It will be easier to climb with the crossbow, but it won't be as stealthy.
Can I roll a stealth roll for it to see how my luck is with whether or
Yeah,
not they hear it?
of course you can.
Cool. Because I got +5 to stealth.
Yeah, sure.
That was a 15.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So, a fortunate thing happens. A cart goes by, and perhaps as the wheels clatter or something like that, maybe something you can time it or something. I don't know. Yeah, unless
Maybe as I'm like going up for it, I'm kind of like keeping an eye out, and then I see the cart, and I'm like, okay, wait, I'm just gonna time it because I can see a pole or something. I don't know, something along those lines.
Okay, you got a 20-second window. The sentries go past, and you've got a 20-second window to climb up.
Yep.
Okay, athletics roll, straight athletics roll, but because you've got the rope attached a little bit into the rock, it's a smaller DC that you need to reach.
Okay. That's a 12.
Yep, it's good enough.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, thank God.
Okay. You climb up. Yeah, and please tell me exactly what you want to do as you reach the top, before you go over the top to where the two sentries are. What exactly are you going to do?
So I'm up to where the arrow kind of went in, just before like the lip of where the building is.
Yes.
So the arrow's kind of just pointing out there. So I'm gonna like basically just kind of like hang 10 there until I can feel that I've got another, like they've passed and I've got like another 20 seconds to hoist myself up and then maybe get to higher ground so that I can get the drop on them.
Okay. Great. Now you're going to the top of the building, right?
Yep, so I can get the drop on these sentries.
Excellent. All right.
And
So
sneak attack.
you wait till they go past, and
Yep.
let's pull this up. Just as they go past. So when you've got maximum time difference and you jump up. And how's that looking, Jason? And okay, let's see it, Jason. It's just a straight rectangular, boring rooftop, with the exception that it does have a trap door over there.
Okay.
But you have jumped up. The sentry's just gone past. Go ahead, sneak attack. Attack with advantage.
So quickly, are there two of them, or is it just one at a time?
There's two of them.
Together?
No, yeah. What did I say? I said they were circling, right?
Circling opposite each
Yeah.
other.
So there's
Opposite each other, so
the
there
other
should be one.
Yeah.
One at one point and one at another point.
Yeah. So one's here and the other one's the opposite there, with its
Gotcha.
back to you.
Okay. So I'm probably going to kind of probably just like go up behind, do a bit of like a behind the knee action to kind of get them to fall down first. Then once they've fallen down closer to my height, it's cloth over the mouth.
Okay.
And then how brutal do I want to get here?
And dispatch them.
And then I'll dispatch.
Okay, go for it.
If I say non-lethally, can we all pretend that this was family friendly?
But basically, you're wanting to take it out, take them out as fast as you can, right?
Yeah, and as stealthily as I can.
I understand. A sneak attack. Roll at advantage because they don't know you're there.
Oh, it's the actual attack itself. My bad. Oh my goodness.
We're like watching.
We're listening out for it.
Yeah. So while she does that, does the calculations, you see this figure. You see that the sentry goes around the top, and you see her Maeni, just her silhouette kind of just plop up. A little blade catches a bit of the moonlight and goes. What'd you get, Maeni?
So that was a 15, and then plus 5 to hit DC.
Yep, you hit.
Then,
Yep.
yeah.
Sneak attack damage. Go.
So then that's 1d4 plus 1d6 for the sneak attack plus the 3. Damage was 5. So that would be 13 damage.
And just like that, gone, without a sound.
And then I'm going to make my way over to the next guy. And then get the drop on.
All right, you need to do some stealth as they are moving around. You need to do some stealth again.
Okay, not bad. 15.
I will do a. They are being perceptive, right? So I will make a perception roll. And they get a 12. Nice. So again, you sneak right up to the woman who has the crossbow in her hand. Yeah, and go ahead and make your sneak attack.
Okay, so again, so that's a 13 plus 5, so then that is a, oh my god, math, 18?
And again, just like that, gone. Well, I'm going to give you an extra inspiration.
Wow.
Paul, you definitely get an extra inspiration. You got rid of those without anyone knowing. Very well done.
And then with like what little strength I have, I take the guard that's closest to wherever they are, prop the guard up, and then use its arm to kind of wave at them.
She's impressed. Dahlia's impressed, and she's like, oh, no wonder she was top of the class. Oh my god.
And then I'm gonna go open up the trapdoor.
Okay, the trapdoor. Meanwhile, what are Tumau and Dahlia doing?
Dahlia would like to sneak all the way up to the building to. We said that she was going to open up from the inside. Which door? The front door or the back?
Let's assume that you guys had made a decision. So which door is it going to be?
We'll say like probably maybe the staff door.
Staff
Yeah,
door,
the
back
staff
door.
door, yeah.
Okay. So
Because that was that one that was close to the lens.
yes,
that
that's
was
right.
on?
No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we sneak up all the way there.
Yeah, Tumau's got his back towards Dahlia, just like looking out to see if anyone might approach them from behind.
Great.
But yeah, they're making their way to the back door.
Stealth.
Come on, baby, you're good.
It's a pretty low DC that you need because there's no one around.
19.
17.
Oh, you guys are.
Woo, 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 woo.
Okay, you get to the back door. Okay, and you're ready. You're waiting. You're at the back door. Okay. Okay. Did you say you're getting? Did you show you
Just
getting your bow out, looking around?
Yeah, Dahlia takes out her staff, quarterstaff, and just it unfolds.
And she's ready. Maeni, you open the trap door. Yeah. And there is a staircase going down, a wooden staircase, which enters into the factory floor. but there's some movement down below. You see, you recognize it. You recognize the person. You haven't seen her for years. It's Reka, Dahlia's elder sister, supposed to be dead. And she's putting on clothes that look exactly like Dahlia's clothes. She's talking to a man wearing a red mask. Actually, the red mask isn't on at the moment. The mask is hanging off his shoulder, wearing full black clothes with a bow against his back. You know this infamous man as called One Eye, and the most lethal sniper that you know. And they are having a conversation. You can see an owl bear as well has been chained up, and there are probably at least 3 other people down below. It would appear that they have moved from the office into the main area. Perception roll, please. I want to see if I can give you any more information or not.
Perception. Still -1. What did you say? Okay, so it's an 18, yay, but -1, so 17.
There is a small patch of blood on Yugi's shoulder, on the owlbear's shoulder. It looks like he's been cut. You can also see a tile in the floor has been lifted up, showing an entrance down below to a tunnel below.
Okay.
And you hear Reka say, she holds up something in her hand. There's enough light that you can see it looks like a potion bottle or something red in it. And she says, with this, I can finally kill my father. Be watching from the lookout. Come on, little one. And she goes and she starts moving over towards Yugi. What you doing?
Me, okay.
Actually, before we go to you, let's see if Dahlia and Tumau, who are right up against the door, let's get some perception rolls from you guys to see if you can hear any of this.
12.
Natural 20.
Oh.
So Dahlia, you hear none of it. Tumau, you hear all of it. Okay. Maeni, what you doing?
So looking around at the stuff that's to my disposal in this factory, what kind of instruments, chemicals, stuff like that would be around this area?
Lots of flammables. They're flammables. There's a whole bunch of rope. That some of it's been twined and some of it's just a whole big pile of hemp fibers. There's the few lanterns, but there are no chemicals.
Okay, all right. And just to get like an idea of this layout of this internal warehouse area, how far away am I hidden by something, or am I just like higher up on the staircase so they just didn't really notice me?
So I'd assumed you'd opened up the trap door, revealing that there's some stairs right below you, but then just as you've started to go down, seeing perhaps over the banister or through some of the stairs or something like that, before going too far down, you have seen this sight.
Well, I'm gonna very gently put down the lid, because I don't want them seeing that sudden burst of sunlight coming through. And then I'm gonna very quietly make my way down the stairs. From my vantage point, how far away are those two from me? And then, sorry, is it Yugi?
Yugi's the little wee owl bear.
Yeah, how far away is out Yugi
Well,
them.
you're only 30 feet up and a small angle, so like probably 35 feet, not far.
Yeah. Okay, and then the bird's right next to them as well, in chains.
Yeah. So the owlbear is Yugi. So that's what's in chains at 35 feet. And Reika, who's supposed to be dead, is walking over to the owlbear.
And how is the owlbear chained up? Is it chained up to the floor, to the ceiling?
To a bench.
To a bench.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right.
How far away?
If I make my way down the stairs, am I risking myself being seen?
Yes, but you're also very stealthy.
I am very stealthy. Are there beams along the ceiling, the roof of this?
Yep, definitely.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to see if I can get myself on top of the closest one to me. But before I do so, I am probably going to just inspect it to make sure that it will probably take my weight.
It'll definitely take your weight. Massive
Easy.
structures. Okay, you do that, and we'll consider that's done. Tumau and Dahlia.
Tumau's just was standing there for a while, but then thinks to reach for the doorknob, and he just wants to see or the handle.
Just to check if it's
Just
locked.
to check if it's locked, yeah.
Dahlia like slaps his hand.
I think it might be open.
Are you sure? Why would it be unlocked?
Because
I thought we were waiting for her.
It's locked.
it's locked.
Yeah, the doorknob doesn't turn.
See, I told you.
I just heard everything inside, and I think there's something going on.
Of course, there's something going on. Oh,
You might have to whisper a little bit louder.
I said they might actually be. They might actually hurt Yugi.
oh my gosh, why did you kill? Why did you? Oh,
Here?
While you guys complain with each other instead of actually doing something,
Am I good at unlocking stuff?
you're not. I don't think you're skilled at lockpicks, are you?
I am.
Dahlia, though, has been trained by her parents.
Can you pick this thing?
all right, I'll give it a go. I think I still have mine. And she takes out her lock picking tool kit.
Go for it.
What is that? Sleight of hand?
It is, sleight of hand.
18.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to it takes a little while to that happen. So Maeni, I'm just going to explain what happens in the room above you, in the room below you. And if at any point you want to do something, you just say, okay?
Okay, cool.
So the owlbear gets unlocked. The chain it's a very simple lock. And she picks Yugi up. Yugi doesn't seem very happy.
Oh no, we'll wait.
And Reika, who has hair that looks like Dahlia and is wearing clothes the same as Dahlia, goes over to the trapdoor and jumps in. And you hear a splash as she jumps in.
With the bird.
Sorry?
She jumps in with the bird.
Yeah, with the owlbear in her hand, she just drops in, and drops in. It's a small drop down, and you hear a splash. You guys, at this point, get it unlocked. Yeah.
I've got it.
And then gently open it.
You open the door. Let's see if anyone sees you.
If I notice that they're opening up the door, I'm going to get my bag of ball bearings and drop them like onto the guy, the sniper.
Good. All right. The sniper is the one that follows her.
Got you.
And the moment that they're both in the hole, unfortunately, someone does see. And turning to see, you see your face. Once the thieves turn in the direction of Tumau and Dahlia, swords come out and says, "They found us!"
And like through the gap of the door, if Tumau can see one of them, he just wants just take
You
aim.
want to shoot? And Maeni?
Yeah, I've dropped those ball bearings, so
You
if they
dropped
take
ball
a
bearings.
step, they're gonna fall over, probably.
Excellent, great. And Dahlia?
Dahlia looks in and she's like, hello.
Hello?
But Oh, I don't know. And she just like kicks the door open. They've seen us now.
You kick the door open. There are 4
Or
thieves
thieves.
in here in the room.
Yep.
There's an open trap door. You can't see Maeni at all, but you hear the tinkle, tinkle, tinkle of ball bearings bouncing across. And here is when we'll take a 10-minute break.
Oh wow. Okay.
Is that really?
Alrighty, so we're gonna take a 10-minute break while I set up this scene,
All right.
and then we'll see what happens next.
All right.
Good plan?
Good
Good
plan.
plan.
Good plan.
How you doing, Fall?
I'm doing great.
I'll tell you what, have you played rogues before?
Yes, my main character right now is a rogue.
Well, we can tell. You definitely know how to play a rogue brilliantly.
They're my favorite character. It's set in Ravnica, and my character is a bomb technician, so they create bombs.
Boom.
Boomba.
So at the beginning of every day, I create different types of bombs, and then those are the only bombs I can use throughout the day. But yeah, they're pretty cool and insanely chaotic.
Dope.
Wow.
But I feel so bad. I'm playing such an asshole.
No, you're not. You're the most kindest asshole we've ever met.
Great. Hey
Wait
guys,
till you
thanks
meet
very much.
Nimrod.
We'll see you in 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Catch you soon. Nerds with Friends. Our friends Christian and Cody do funny crack-up reviews and interviews around everything nerdish. They have it all covered: superheroes, D&D, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, fantasy, sci-fi, gaming, all of it. And in the last week, they finally got into Magic the Gathering, opened some booster packs, and had some fun. Head to their YouTube and hit them with a like and subscribe and leave comments. You can tune into their podcast everywhere you listen to podcasts. Check them out. They're wonderful.
A new god, a dead king, and a world of consequences. Welcome to Seasons of Skyrend. I am your host and DM, Scott. Join our D&D adventures every week as we explore the world of Skyrend. We focus on the stories of our characters as they come to grips with their impact on the world and uncover secrets long since hidden. The machinations of gods and governments loom large against our party, but the only way to know what comes next is to adventure on. You can join the rebellion with Seasons of Skyrend, available wherever podcasts are found, and on Twitter at Skyrend Podcast, where the story will always continue.
Are you a DM looking for advice from the best in the business, or maybe a player who's been wanting to try to run your own games? Well, How Not to DM has something for you. Each week, host Derek talks to a new guest DM from around the world about their best and worst moments behind the screen. Every DM out there has made mistakes. Mistakes are a valuable part of the learning process, and sometimes people are afraid to try new things because they don't want to mess up. But after you've learned about some of the more common DM blunders, you can go into your games knowing how to deal with them. As an added bonus, each guest shows off their skills in a mini-game with random rolls and generators. They also chat about their cool projects, including game design, podcast streams, and more. So search How Not to DM on your favorite podcast platform, or you can listen on YouTube. Tabletopped is a podcast made for and by TTRPG enthusiasts. Join Nick Perrin and guests each week as they talk about rolling dice, creating stories, designing games experiences, and forging friendships all around the gaming table. If you're new to GMing and looking for how to start, or a veteran looking how to spice up your game, this table is for you. A new episode is released every Monday wherever you get your podcasts. Fate of Ison is a long-running Kiwi RPG podcast with fans all over the world. They just finished their epic 4-year story and are starting again with new players, new characters, and hilarious new adventures. Visit fateofison.com to learn more about the show, check out fan art, and meet the players. Fate of Ison, they're awesome. Hey guys!
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
Hey,
Great to have
what's
you
up?
with us. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a good day. And
Swell time.
if you joined us, but not at the beginning, partway through, yes, we should say welcome. If you're new to our channel, please hit us with a follow. We don't mind subscribes. Those are always nice as well. I hope you're enjoying the show. And look, we've got Fallcosplay with us.
Yeah,
Thank
Fall.
you so much for joining us, Fall. How you doing?
Good, doing well.
How's Australia today?
Oh, it's beautiful today. I mean, it's now starting to get a bit dark, but yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Beautiful day.
All right. Hey, so where we were is our heroes following Yugi have managed to get to a warehouse.
Yes.
But Reika and One Eye have taken Yugi down into a concealed floor, taken a tile off, and dropped down, and you heard a splash. They just jumped in. Yugi screamed "Wah!" as they went down.
Poor little baby.
And then you opened the door, and the thieves that are inside it were aware that you have done that. Tumau said he was going to shoot an arrow.
Yes.
And Maeni, from the rafters above, has released some ball bearings. So, Maeni, can you please tell me where in this map you think you are?
I'm above where the four.
You're above here. You're above here.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Okay, great. We're just going to imagine you're there.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, thank you. So we're going to get Maeni and Tumau. You're the ones that said you were doing some kind of action. So you two can please go ahead. Maeni, you can attack with advantage because they have no idea you're there. And Tumau, just a normal attack. Go for it.
Let's go. Oof.
Can I? Do I have an inspiration?
You do have inspiration because you've still got, if you've got any left over from Yugi.
Yes, I do. I had 3.
Oh no, I used all mine up.
Yep.
last
Okay.
time.
Sweet. I'm using inspiration. Wow. 5 plus.
What'd you get, Maeni?
It's not that it necessarily is an attack, but it does just make the area
area
like difficult terrain. So they have to roll a DC of 10, a dexterity saving throw to not fall prone.
What's the area? What area does it cover?
Square area is 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay, I'm going to say that it is this 10 feet here.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. What'd you get?
Yep. Tumau got a 8 on that.
8 goes. The shot goes wide.
Yep.
You're standing outside the door.
Yep. And I just step back, just like as in, because
Okay.
it's still kind of ajar, just a little bit, but steps back behind the door for cover.
Okay.
You're so bad at this.
Dahlia.
Dahlia forward rolls in, and she forward rolls in behind this table.
Yeah.
And she gets out her dart and just all the way to this guy here with the bow and arrow.
Okay, roll it.
Oh, it isn't. It's a 10. Nope. 13. Sorry.
13 is not good enough.
And as a bonus action, she just hides behind the table and tries
Okay.
to really like.
Try to get some cover.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So they had. They're now where Dahlia that. Maeni, that you're up there.
Okay.
So
They now know I'm up here.
they now know because the ball bearings had to have come from someplace.
Someplace.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
the sky.
So do you want to hit me with a stealth roll so I can see what their perception roll needs to be to see you, please?
That is a 14 plus 5, so that is 19.
All right, great. They know someone's up there, but they have no idea where you are.
I am very small and the rafters are very big.
Yeah, and you're very sneaky. Okay, so these, they retaliate. This thief here, exactly as it's about to, throws a dagger at Dahlia.
Does he fall over?
He's not moving yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. This little guy comes up to you as well. And the others run towards Tumau, which means they run through the ball bearings. So 2 attacks coming for Dahlia. The dagger, 10.
Miss.
The halfling right next to you, 18.
Hit.
Sorry about that.
You're not sorry.
And does 4 hit points damage to you.
Oy vey.
As the rogues run over the ball bearings, both of them fail.
Yeah.
Kaboosh!
Like-
And both of them fall on their bottoms.
80s cartoon again. With you.
And we're at the top of the batting order. Maeni, you're first.
So just to clarify, whereabouts are the explosive material?
So we have all this flammable material right here, and right here are the largest concentrations of them.
Okay.
And there are lanterns, there are lanterns on tables.
I'm probably going to. How close are the not slats? What are they called?
The beams that you're on?
Yeah, the beams. How close are they to each other?
As close as you want them dramatically to be.
All right, cool. I'd love to get a vantage where I can shoot my crossbow through the lantern into the explosive material.
Okay, thank you. So you're gonna, so maybe just jump over one more, boom, boom, to get a decent angle. Yeah?
Probably a bit further forward towards where you guys are, only
think so.
because I think I want to try and get the back one,
Yeah.
because that's going to cause more damage to them and hopefully less damage to my compatriot.
Nice. So what I'd like you to do then is make an acrobatics roll to, jump and move to the next rafter, and then that can be your movement if you're successful, and then take a shot to see if you can, if you want to do it in the same round. Take a shot.
So that was a 13 plus 5, so that's 18.
So beautifully, you, no problem. Get to the next beam easily.
And then, I'm going to aim for the lantern and get it into that explosive material
Nice.
back there.
What'd you get for your roll to hit?
Roll to hit with my short bow. What is that? That was a 14.
14's good enough to hit.
9 plus 5.
14 plus 5 is definitely good enough to hit. And the table right next to the rogue who threw a dagger at Dahlia is the lantern on the edge of it is shattered by your crossbow bolt, spilling oil and flame into the pile of hemp rope right next to it, which then lights up and goes up in flame. Very well done. Dahlia, your turn.
Dahlia jumps up on top of the table.
Yes.
And she has her quarterstaff, and she tries to play golf pretty much with the halfling on it. Like,
Dong.
so that's one attack. That was so 14?
Yes.
Yes. All right. This is smash man. That's a D8. 9.
Nine. Oh, that really, really hurts.
Yeah.
Ow.
And as she hits it, she's just still on top of the table to intimidate it.
You want to try to scare it away?
Yeah.
Okay. Make your intimidation roll.
That's a 4.
No. You don't look very scary at all.
She's kind of saying, "Oh, sorry about that. I'm so sorry, but you're so get away. Sorry."
Don't monks get a free unarmed attack if you use a monk weapon?
If I use a monk weapon, yes. Oh, yes, my bonus action can be an unarmed attack. Yeah. Okay, so she uses her foot to just kick.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. But she doesn't hit.
Okay, don't hit. Tumau.
Tumau peers into the door, sees the two that are on the floor, and he takes aim again for Legolas over there.
Can I just mention one small thing before you do this?
Yes.
Some rule things.
Okay.
If they're prone,
Yep.
if they're on the ground, they're prone, you have advantage against them.
Nice.
And you are a dual wielder.
Yes,
Okay,
I was
anyway.
thinking that.
Okay.
Okay, sweet. He sees it. I am going to run up with both swords, and then draws it without slipping on the ball bearings, and then straight into slides, uses the ball bearings to kind of slide over. And then just
advantage on both of them.
Okay. Oh, 17. Natural 20. I'll take a 20.
Natural 20, the first one, gives a critical.
And and then roll for the
You
other
might as well roll the other one to
Okay,
see if the other one hits as well.
Another 17. A 17.
Okay.
All right.
17's
Plus
the number.
whatever you hit.
We hit.
Okay, so the first one,
+3. Yep.
yeah, you roll your 6-sided dice 2 times.
Can I get a 6-sided dice, pretty please?
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
You get 2 6-sided dice because you got
4 plus 1 is 5.
plus your strength damage.
Strength damage is +3.
Okay, you do 8 points of damage
Nice.
against one, and now that's for the first person, and now with your second one,
Second one, 2.
2. No, you didn't get
sorry.
critical on that second one.
Okay.
So it's just 2
Plus 3.
Yours,
5.
3 plus
Yep.
5. Okay. Okay, they're both hurt anyway. Very good turn. All right, their turn now.
Nice.
Maeni's the only one safe. The other guys get up, and they surround Tumau. Yeah, you got 3 guys on you now, Tumau.
Are they slipping as well as this ball bearing?
Only one of them. Two of them are in the ball bearings area.
Okay.
Okay. Throwing knife, dude.
Yep.
Falls over.
What an idiot! Wow.
And now the guy that just got up, who you stabbed, who you got the critical hit,
Yep.
is fine. He's fine. And then the person behind you doesn't have ball bearings on, and so they both get advantage as they attack you, flanking.
Let's try.
Short swords. 9 to hit.
Miss.
And the second one, natural 20.
Oh, hits.
And does 6 hit points of damage to you.
Nice.
I got terrible roll.
All right, he deflects one, but the other hits him in the shoulder, and he's
Okay, and Dahlia, the little halfling thief next to you,
Yes.
jumps up and slashes for you.
Try. Go on.
19,
All right, fine.
and then tries to hide
You got
under the
me.
table. Takes 5 hit points damage to you,
Okay.
and does a hide, but you can see exactly where it is. Does
Nice.
a terrible job of hiding, and its back is sticking out from beneath the table. Terrible, terrible job.
Dahlia judges it.
And that's all of their turn.
Yeah.
And Maeni, you are unhurt at the top. The fire is spreading across, and it's starting to fall, causing smoke. As the pile of hemp rope
Oh no. Not
bursts into flame, casting vivid light through the room. Maeni, you're up.
I'm probably going to aim my crossbow at probably the one that's behind
Tumau?
Tumau, yeah.
Okay, excellent, thank you. You can. Does she know you're there? Does she know you haven't? You haven't specifically said that you're hiding, so you only.
Oh, I'm definitely always hiding.
Then make your stealth roll, please.
Yep. Again, just to. Okay, no, I'll just don't worry about this. Okay. 8 plus 5 equals 13.
Yep, they don't know you're there, so you get advantage on your shot.
nice.
Okay, I will roll again to shoot. So that was a 16 and a 19.
Ouch! Nice. Okay, yeah, you hit it. You hit her.
Okay, so then that's 1d6 plus 3 plus 1d6, which is 5. So 5 plus 7 then becomes 12.
The combination of that and the stab wound that Tumau had just done before, gone. Nice. Completely gone. And then I'm assuming you're hiding again, or are you doing anything else?
Yeah, definitely hiding again.
Then roll that stealth roll, please.
Yep.
Dahlia.
Dahlia jumps from the table to where, like, right on top of the halfling, pretty much, and just try and stomp it down.
That's an unarmed strike for
Yep.
you. You're proficient in those.
Whoopoo! Proficient. Ooh.
My stealth was 17 plus 5, so 22.
Thank you very much.
I think it's like the poison is somewhere still in her system, 'cause that was a natural one.
Oh no!
So she jumps down and she's like, oh, ground shock. Ouch! Yep.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
roll it again to see how bad it was. please.
No, you. Oh, that's not good dice today. That's a 9.
Oh yeah, it's not that bad. Okay, you still get your
Yeah,
extra
but
attack.
she's her ankles hurt now, and she uses her quarterstaff and like for another hit. My God, somebody wash these dice, please.
You need the dice cage.
Yeah.
And
Needs
that's an
a mimic.
8.
You miss again.
So in the dice cage you go. Yeah, it's an 8.
Thanks, Principal Dragon.
Thanks, Principal Dragon, for your dice cage, for our naughty little dice. Sometimes we like to put water in it because our filthy dice don't do the thing. All right. Yes. I guess. Yeah. Dahlia. She's there. Her ankles hurt. She missed. She's feeling pretty sad about it, I think.
Yes.
And she just stands there.
Okay.
Tumau quickly shoulders his bow as he brings out his short sword and long sword, and he spins, and he just wants to stab both of these, one that's down and also the other one that's on the side as well.
Ooh. The one that's down is
Yes.
prone.
Yep.
Which means you get advantage on that
That's
one.
all right.
Go for it.
16. 16. I'm gonna go.
Poor Reylene. Everyone else is getting great rolls. Paul's getting amazing rolls. Ronnie's getting amazing rolls.
16 short.
We play to your strengths.
Raylene's just happy to be here.
5 plus 3, 8.
Oh, the one on the ground is now. Oh, that's the first time they were hit.
Yep.
Okay.
That's 8. And then for the second one, 19.
Yeah.
Let's go. This looks 1 plus 3, 4.
4
Yep.
is enough.
Nice.
Because you'd heard it badly before. Oh, God. Poor Dahlia is not doing anything. Okay. Hey, Dahlia,
Yes.
the little halfling in front of you tries to stab you.
Just make it laugh at me. Come on, it'll be funny.
Gets a 13 against you.
Miss!
And you hear from echoing down below in the chamber, you hear Dahlia.
Who is that?
And it is definitely Reika's voice.
No way. No, it's not.
It is definitely
No, it's not.
Dahlia.
No, it's not. That's so mean. Why would you do that?
From echoing down
That's
from
emotional damage right there.
below.
Oh my god.
Emotional damage.
The thief in front of you, Tumau,
Yep.
stands up.
Yep.
The flame behind it, and doesn't like what's going on. Disengages. This is beyond its pay pack. Disengages, runs away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shuts the door behind and flees. Maeni's turn.
Okay.
So there's the one that's engaging with Delilah.
Yeah,
That's
Dahlia
the one that's
with
left.
Dahlia.
Dahlia, sorry.
No problem.
Dahlia.
Why did
Yes.
I laugh?
So I'm gonna aim my crossbow at them. Also, I'd like to point out that I've been using accidentally my short bow damage instead of my crossbow damage, so that's my bad. But if anything, it has like stunted me because it's a 1d6 instead of a 1d8.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with my crossbow and take an aim at them.
Roll.
Okay, so that is a 12 plus 5, which then comes to 17.
Yes, go for it. Roll the damage.
Roll damage.
Straight in his eyeball.
So that was a so with my stealth check I rolled a 22, so I'm hidden, so I get sneak attack again.
You sure do. That's right.
Sweet. It was only a 1, so it came to 7. 7 points damage.
Just like that, they're all gone.
Oh damn. Okay. I was hoping I could give you the last hit, but
No, poor Dahlia.
As Dahlia watches this thing go down, Dahlia sighs. She's like,
So then Maeni just kind of lapels down with her rope, and kind of just smirks at Dahlia and is just like, "Come on, pick up the pace."
I'm trying. I really am. I promise. But I swear I heard her.
And then Tumau was like, "Are you guys gonna kiss and make up? Because we're really on the tails of your sister. Do I know it's your sister?
What? Huh?
Reika. Do I know?
Do you know?
I don't know. Because the owl bit.
I know.
Basically, okay.
Maeni knows.
Yeah, I know. Who did you hear? As I'm going towards the trapdoor to open it up and stuff.
It can't be her. She's dead. I'm pretty she has to be dead. No way.
I mean, it could be a shapeshifter.
And Tumau recalls Sakator
Yeah.
mentioning the story of Reika.
Yeah. The information trader in the fish market.
yeah.
Sumaktur.
Surmaktor.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Why would she fake her death if that was her?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong side of the family. It's your family. So we make our way towards the trapdoor.
Okay.
Slowly.
Okay.
peek in.
Peek in.
Just water.
There's water down there. But there's a flaming pile
Oh my god, yeah.
of rope right near it, and it's hot. It's a stone building, so it's not doing a lot of damage to the rest of the building, but it's it's hot.
Tumau doesn't think about it.
My bad.
Tumau does what?
He doesn't think about it. He just jumps straight in.
You jump in.
Yep.
All right, I guess.
It's only like 2.5 meters down. It's not a big drop down.
Is it like when you go in there? Is it like a pool where you can submerge your whole body, or is it just like?
Well,
a waist?
Tumau goes first, so
All right.
you can see Tumau.
I'm gonna watch.
Tumau drops
Does he
down.
drown?
And he manus.
And the water absorbs some of the blow. It only comes up to your knees.
Oh.
Ow!
Good, so I won't drown.
You won't drown. No.
And Tumau. Yep. It's not that deep.
Maybe not for us, but poor little Maeni over here. Do you want to get on
Equal
my
and little.
shoulders?
I'm just gonna like strut, even though it's like up to here on me, just like strutting through.
Wow, she's brave. Yep, jumping in. Whoop.
Okay, did you hear that Dahlia offered for you to go on her shoulders?
I heard it.
I don't need your shoulders.
Hey guys,
No shoulders.
this is, you're in a tunnel. The water is kind of Tumau. You can tell that the waves that are moving down are tidal. Not tidal waves as in tsunami.
Come from the ocean.
There's no other reason for something like this to have the regular rhythmic ripple of waves coming down it. But it is pitch black. And here, that means that Maeni, you can't see anything at all in here.
You sure about not being on my shoulders yet? You look like you're drowning.
Just tell me when I need to be aware of something.
Quarter goes into the darkness in front of you. It's one way at this point.
And does Tumau have a fair idea which direction?
No, you can't. There's nothing to track in here.
I think I've actually got a lantern, a hooded lantern in my pack. So I probably light that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, way above my head. Actually, no, I'm probably going to give it to one of the taller ones.
All right, Dahlia takes it. And now, are you absolutely sure you don't want to be on my shoulder? Could be just like the good old times, we used to piggyback each other. Well, I piggybacked you.
We were 11.
Still,
I'm a grown-ass woman now. I pay taxes.
you're still very, very small.
You're still small, mate. Any blood from Albert drippings around? Because
Okay.
there was a cut arm.
Yeah, you're looking for anything you can see. Sure.
Fluffy, fluffed feathers.
All right, great. Look, you cannot do this at advantage.
Okay.
Right? And it's going to be a hard DC.
Oh, all right.
So it's just an ordinary survival roll.
Survival roll. D20.
Your DC is 15.
16.
Oh.
Plus survival, which I'm quite good with. Plus 4. Dirty 20.
Yeah.
By the damn it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. It's clear that, signs like, sure enough, Yugi was struggling, right? And now that you see there are some feathers, you hear the sound of Yugi's voice echoing off of the corridor up ahead. And you have a sense of where they're going.
He's struggling. And he's also bleeding. He's that way.
Dahlia doesn't even say anything. She's just trying to wade through this, whoosh, whoosh, through this water, and try and complete her mission. She needs to prove to her father that she is good enough.
And so,
Maeni is making that insanely hard for you.
Like, Tumau wants to use this time to kind of look over at Dahlia and said, and he kind of sees the. Does Dahlia still have the motto?
no.
No,
It's not on me. It's on Zenok.
All right.
She just had it for that one
One,
scene.
two.
That one flashback.
But do you want to say something?
Good luck.
Yeah. Dahlia, do you know how your family actually got the motto?
It was a present from my mother. She got it on her way to Aratai. Aratai? Yeah, Aratai.
Did your mother ever tell you where she got it from? And he's just like,
We're just waiting through. As we're waiting through, like the waves kind of just make the water a little bit higher for Maeni.
Stop splashing so much.
Grow a couple inches older.
Just wear like stilettos all the time.
Well, she got it from some lovely island that she was staying at. I don't know. It's brought us a lot of luck, actually. Well,
that island was my island.
come off it. No, it's not.
And she didn't come across it. She stole it. And Tumau just keeps going.
Dahlia pauses. What are you trying to say? You're calling my mother a liar? Hey, I'm talking to you.
Well, you said it. Tumau doesn't want to, don't want to argue, but it just keeps going. But just ask your mum where she got it from.
Dahlia's walking by. She wants to be like, no, I have enough of these lies about my family. My sister is dead, and my mother is not a liar. So she's very much like harumping.
Well, you do the maths. Your sister's not dead, so she obviously lied to you. The motto was not in possession of your family before they came through the islands. It was stolen. And it's brought you luck, and it's brought our people a lot of dishonor.
Is that why you're so obsessed with it? I thought you just fancied the look of it.
I'm not obsessed. It belongs to my people. And it should go back to my people.
Well, why haven't you taken it already? It's just there on my dad's neck.
Because I'm not your mom.
That's a new Joe Mama joke.
And he keeps going.
Dahlia is speechless, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just she just keeps, poor Dahlia, she's thinking like this necklace is supposed to have brought her family luck, meaning her too, but she's found no luck with it. Yeah, she's just gonna let that stew in her head as they wade through, and she'll take out her anger on Maeni instead. Are you still drowning back there?
Splish.
Hey. All right.
I'd rather not go back to your dad with your dead body in tow, but I will have to if you're just gonna keep fucking with me.
Dahlia moves on forward. She turns her cheek.
I'm not above killing another sister.
No! That's so bad!
Are they kind of, is it just the river or is there kind of little ledges on the side?
No.
Okay.
No, it is just, it is a smuggler's tunnel. There's nothing elegant about this at all.
Okay.
Ew.
Okay.
Just a rough, small tunnel. You could probably take a rowboat if it had to.
Okay.
That's it. Going through, there are some intersections. And following the voices, unfortunately you're slow. because Maeni is really slow. She would be slow at the best of times, but when she's wading through water,
That's up to her neck.
she is painfully slow.
Are you sure? You don't want to just go on my back. It's fine. It's all right. Come on. We all need a little bit of help sometimes. It's fine.
Without a word, I'm just going to kind of jump off the wall and kind of just hook onto your back.
Oh. See? Oh.
If a word of this gets out of these walls, I will find you, and I will kill you.
Dahlia chuckles and says, your secret's safe with me, all right? It's just like old times. And for a moment, Dahlia is happy. She remembers the simple times when they weren't trying to one-up each other.
Beautiful. Hey, your tracking was incredible.
Thank you.
So you start to gain on them, and you realize they're not going a straight route. They're trying to shake you off. Definitely. Turning around, going in circles, but you're too good. You're too good.
You're trying to shake us off.
It's every once in a while you hear Yugi crying out, and you're tracking along through the water. Oh, there was Yugi. Tracking through the water for quite a while. It goes on half an hour, something like that. It's a long time that they lead you on trying to shake you off. They clearly know these passages really well. But your tracking is just too good.
Well done.
And so when they finally change direction and go down some new corridors, you instantly can tell by the direction of the waves that you're heading towards the sea now. No longer just going around these smuggling tunnels that connect warehouses to each other. And you come to a wooden ladder that's been hammered into the wall that leads up to a tile. This is as far as they've gone. And you can see beyond the pale light of the opening of the smuggler's tunnel, dusk.
Oh.
Just the beginning of light. Of just the beginning of the day. When it's still indigo color. It hasn't been painted yellow yet with the sun. But just that change of light is starting to happen.
Time's running out. They went this way.
We still don't have the owl bear. All right, are you sure?
I'm very sure.
Right. Oh. Be prepared for anything.
And so Tumau just wants to climb up slowly, knowing in his mind that there might be something outside of this trapdoor. He just doesn't know what, so he's just going to take his sword and then just going to...
They put a weight on top of it.
That's great.
He realizes that, and then he tries to push it with his hand, and he can't, and then he just wants to try and put his back into it and
You're gonna try to muscle it open.
Try to.
Make that strength roll.
Come on, strength roll. Natural one. Damn! First one. First one. Oh, plus two.
You can't open it. You can't open it. You can't open it. What are you gonna do? Oh, that was painful.
When you say the opening to the tunnel,
is
that how far is that from where we are?
About 50 feet.
Can't hear you, Fall. I think your mic's off.
Sorry. I have a crowbar.
Oh, nice.
You do?
That could work.
Yeah, we could probably use that to leverage maybe it open.
All right.
All right.
All right,
I'll
good
grab-
thinking.
I'll grab that.
Now you
Maeni.
can do your strength roll at advantage.
Oh, okay.
At
Advantage. Come on, advantage. 12.
Okay, yep. You open it up, and you can put something underneath it.
Yeah, Dahlia gets a little rock.
Okay,
Wedges
put the
it.
rock under, wedges. Nicely done. Good work of your equipment. Fall, you're doing great with your equipment. First the ball bearings and now the crowbar.
Nice.
Yeah, and as you get it off, a barrel goes thump, 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 and rolls away.
Nice. And it's loosened up the door.
Loosened up the door.
Nice.
All right.
Tumau opens it wide and being careful to see if there's anyone around.
You're on the docks.
Oh.
You've made it to the edge of the docks. The wooden planks of the wharf in front of you, the uneven, thick wooden planks. It's with enough light that the seagulls are awake. The sun still hasn't risen yet. The creaking of boats.
It's good creaking.
Pretty good.
The sound of seagulls. There are almost no one around yet. There are buildings by you. You can't see anyone. What are you going to do? Maeni, we'll start with you. What are your thoughts?
So it's just an empty dock. It's the break of day, and sorry, just double checking.
Yes, that's
to
right.
Get my bearings right.
That's right.
And whereabouts is this meeting supposed to be taking place?
You were told a boat on the docks.
Yep.
All right, and there are, I'm guessing, boats on the dock.
There are lots of boats on the dock.
Does any of them kind of stand out as like that kind of looks like the right
Excellent.
type of boat?
Great. That sounds like you're trying to do perception roll. You're trying to find it, right? Is this?
Yeah.
We're all doing that.
Pretty much.
And Tumau's still looking for blood.
Okay.
And
So
feathers.
Tumau can do the survival roll, and Dahlia and Maeni can do perception rolls.
Can I give Dahlia an advantage
Yes.
instead?
Yeah, all right.
I have -1. I'm not doing this.
And
Inspiration. My inspiration.
22.
22.
Yay, advantage. Yay.
Because you helped each other.
16.
Okay.
Teamwork.
Between your teamwork, between
Finally.
Tumau, seeing it's not as hard now, a bit more light. They've just come out of water. There are wet footprints and drips.
Nice.
Between that and going around, following them, going around the corner, then between the intelligence and smarts and good eyes of Dahlia and Maeni, you can see that there is a boat that has lanterns lit, and they are loading things onto it. It's about 200 feet away.
Oh. What's that in meters?
200 feet is 63 meters.
All right. So almost half a
60.
100-meter sprint run failed.
So is there things around we can hide behind?
Let me give you a bit more. So they're a bit away. Your perception was good enough to see that Xenoc is there at the boat. He's talking to someone at the boat, and behind a group of barrels, close to him, like only about 60 feet away, is Reka.
No, it's not.
Well, it actually looks like you. It's dressed like you.
Why am I there? Oh, God.
Your perception was good enough to also see One Eye scamper over to a building and start scaling up the side of the building to get a vantage point.
Oh, boy.
So, the boat is 200 feet away. Reka and One Eye are 140 feet away. Maeni, you're up first. You're the fastest. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm probably going to turn to Dahlia and just say, you take care of your doppelganger and your father. I'm gonna go take care of the sniper. And then I'm gonna sprint off and run with my crossbow to try and see if I can take down the sniper before they even get to the roof.
I love that. Okay, so you're doing a double movement, right?
Yeah, sprinting.
Plus, as a rogue, you get to do a dash action.
Nice.
Which means you get to move 75 in a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll from where I am with that 75, how close am I then?
That takes you to 65 away, so you're still not in
Range.
in touching range.
I'm not in touching range, but I definitely am in crossbow range.
You're definitely in crossbow range.
And how high up is...
He has gone 20 up. He isn't at the top yet.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna line him up and take the shot.
Okay, go for it.
Nice.
Okay. Oof. Okay. 13 plus 5 to hit, so that's an 18 to hit.
And
Nice.
just like that, we go into combat as you hit him in the back.
Do you want me to roll damage?
I do. Sneak attack as well, because he had no idea you were there.
Wow.
So that's an 8 plus a 3, so that's 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Fwah! Hits him in the back. He turns around, and you haven't hid yet, so he can see you. Now,
Because he just got hit in the back, did he fall from that?
I will
or-
check that in just a moment. I'm just quickly doing a little tiny bit of setup here. See if we can extend this. Oh yeah. Can we just make some buildings for me, guys?
Sweet.
All right, thank you. And now let's make his strength roll to see if he stays up. He does not. He falls. Oh my goodness. He falls back down and takes another 1d6 damage, which you can roll if you want. Nice. I like this a little.
Damage. That was 5.
5. Ouch. Okay, you did 16 damage to him, but you're still 65 away from him. Dahlia.
Dahlia sees Reka ? And it's like, she's been in denial the whole time ever since she found out of the information that she's possibly faked her death. And now that she actually sees her, she can't help but just, drop any type of hiding and just call out to her. She starts running. Dahlia is saying Reka's name, Reka, and trying to get her attention. And she does Step of the Wind, using one key point to double dash, pretty much.
Boom.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's just gonna run and just oh my god, it's my sister. Ah!
Okay, so double dash means you move how much?
I'm fast. I don't remember.
You are fast.
I can't think.
Do you move 40 or do you still?
40. I'm on 40.
You 40. Doubled is 80.
Wow.
Which means you're even faster than the rogue. But you're still 60 away.
And she's calling out,
Reka!
unintended, it was kind of blowing her hover, hopefully.
Yes, exactly. Great, thank you. And there's just a couple of other things that we're just going to quickly populate. Just make some pile of bundles. Feel free to put a whole bunch of sacks and barrels and things like that around.
Duty, all right.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to be loaded on.
And you do catch the attention. So what happens is that, we'll go Tumau first. Mm-hmm. Tumau, what are you doing?
Tumau wants the eye exactly where Owlbear is.
Yes.
And he wants to make his way as fast as he can, or as stealthily as he can, towards with the aim to try and
So you're double moving as well?
Yes.
You don't move as fast as these guys.
Duh.
You move a total of 60, which means you're still 80 behind.
Okay. Sweet.
So you double move, boom, 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 boom. It's their turn because they have now heard your cry has gone out.
Yes.
Yeah? And so Reka looks at you, her eyes meet yours, she puts up a mask that she drinks something red. Drinks something red out of a bottle, throws it away. Shiver goes over her, she puts the mask over, draws 2 blades and charges forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right up to your father. That is Reka's turn.
Why?
And she goes, "Ah!" Well, she does it. Maeni, it's your turn.
I'm going to be running up to where I saw the sniper fall.
Yeah.
So
I should do them. I should do that sniper as well. Sorry. The sniper gets to go too.
Oh, that's right.
He's clever. So he runs as well. Boom, 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 around a corner. Draws a bow, pulls around the corner, and shoots at you. He has
Me?
At you, yes.
Where is she?
We're all the way.
He gets an 18 to hit you.
Ooh.
Yeah, that hits.
I got a terrible roll. He only does 4 hit points damage to you.
Where are we?
Go.
You guys are not even on the map yet.
Wow.
You're way over here, but you're soon to be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually,
We're there.
Am I there?
no. You're not still. You're still not there yet.
Yeah.
So Maeni, you do a double movement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, sorry. So what are you doing on your turn? Sorry.
No, I'm trying to get myself over to where the sniper is.
So you move 75 in a turn, which means that you not only clear the space, but you get up to here. If you're doing just pure movement, you can run all the way into the field of battle up to there, up to this, like, customs building right in front of you.
Okay, cool. And I'm going to ready my my flask.
Okay. You got it. That's you. Dahlia.
Dahlia runs. How much will 40 get me on the map?
A 40 will definitely get you on the map.
All right, so that's one. So just run. All of movement used.
40, your normal movement gets you only 20 feet away from where Reika and Yugi were.
All right, cool. Is that
Yugi's
60 feet?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 55.
All right. She gets out her dart and
Yep.
and in a panic, she just throws the dart at Reika to try and stop her because she sees that Reika is not being her good sister self.
Okay, roll.
All right, 19.
You hit Reika.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, I mean, sorry, but yeah. And what is 7.
Okay, ouch. Okay.
Yeah, and she just calls out again, Reika, stop!
Okay.
Yeah.
Night. Tumau.
Tumau is still wanting to gun it towards Albia, but at the same time draws an arrow and he wants to hit Reika in the leg, just to slow her down as best I can. How far?
Okay. You move onto the map
Yep.
and you can take a shot at Reika.
Okay. Natural 20. Wow.
Yeah, but don't kill her!
In the leg. D8 plus 3. 3 plus 3, 6.
Okay, the blood that she's just drunk has boosted
Oh, come
her.
on.
And she doesn't seem to even care. And she says, Father, the family will be mine now. Runs up and does 2 strikes with these 2 blades. Your father's no slouch, but one still cuts him.
Ugh, not daddy.
And the in front of you, Maeni, one eye comes around with a curved blade, comes around, slices for you.
Do I have a reaction? No, I do not. Okay, yep, that's cool.
Gets a 16.
Yeah, that is.
Uh-oh. That's a bit more damage. You take
4?
7.
Ooh, that's nasty.
And then disengages. Bump, bump, bump.
Wow.
Fleas?
And run away.
Coward.
That's Yugi. Yugi sees you guys, sees Dahlia and Tumau, and starts running towards running towards you.
Just tell me.
Okay, and your father is just in shock. He says, Dahlia? Reika? Pulls out a sword to defend himself and goes into defense mode because he just doesn't know what's going on. And the sailor next to him, jumps on board the ship and kicks the gangplank off.
Oh wow.
Back to you, Maeni. You're up.
So I had my fly ready, so I'm going to go to round the corner.
Yeah.
And then is that a wooden chest in front of?
Certainly is.
Okay, cool. I'm going to chuck the contents of my oil flask at him.
Yeah.
And with my other hand, light my tinderbox and then lob it over.
Let's go.
Boomba. Okay. So
And I've still got some of my movement left.
You sure
so
do.
I'm going to use. I'm going to make my way towards to defending the person who pays my checks.
yeah. Okay. Great. So you get 3 more. You get 15 more feet of movement. Do you want to be? That can get you right next to Reika, or it can get you right next to Zinok.
I might go for the little ledge next up above.
Up there?
Yeah. And am I able to do that stealthily?
Yeah. Yes. I'll even allow you your free hide roll because it's a whole bunch of crates and boxes, and you're little.
Okay, cool. I will do that, and and then start getting my crossbow ready.
And here goes. The one eye has to make a dexterity saving throw to avoid the fire and the oil.
Okay.
Yeah? He's pretty
Yeah.
good at that. Is only going to take half damage, sorry.
Damn. Anyway, that's still good.
It's still good, and you set fire to that whole area. So all around him, there is fire.
Nice. Get him.
Good luck.
Get him.
Burn, baby, burn.
Great. What's your hide roll?
My hide. Stealth. Come on. That is a 16 plus 5, so that's 21.
Oh! You are hidden amongst cages of animals.
Oh.
Live.
Oh, great.
Nice.
Wait, what kind of animals?
They look like they're kind of exotic birds.
Oh.
And there's some snakes in one.
Oh. Okay, instead of getting ready my crossbow, can I actually start letting some of these animals loose? Just to
Next
create some
turn, for
chaos?
sure.
Yes.
Next turn.
Yeah. No, definitely next time. But yeah, just to let you in on what I'm planning.
The animals.
Okay, Reika. Have you? Oh yeah. Sorry. Thank you, Dahlia.
Excuse me.
Let's go, Dahlia.
Dahlia runs.
Runs past Yugi.
Oh,
That's right. Leave you getting me.
fine.
I got
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You get 8 if you want.
Oh yeah, 7, 8.
Oh.
Can I reach her? Technically with a quarterstaff.
I don't think a quarterstaff has reach.
All right, well then one more, 2 darts. Actually, I forgot that that's a monk weapon. So like Rega, stop. 1, 17 plus 5.
You hit her.
Yeah. So that's a damage. 4 damage, and then second one. 16. The 16.
That hits her as well.
Yeah. 4 plus 3, 7.
You guys have done 37 hit points of damage to her.
Oh god, no. And she's just trying to get her to stop, really.
And she's got all these darts sticking in her back.
Stop! Damn, watch out!
Okay, she has this the blood that she drank has given her temporary hit points galore.
Oh no.
God.
Get out of here. Yep. So Tumau sees Yugi and he wants to come straight up to. Can I reach Yugi at this in
Easily.
this round?
You get 6. You get 30 feet. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3. That's
3.
only 15 of your 30.
Sweet. Grabs Yugi with one arm and
Yep.
puts him on his back.
Whoa. Yep.
Shoot. And then would like to run up to as close as he can. Yeah, up to there, and then let's go of another arrow. Can he get on that side?
You're
Like,
gonna
from
have. Dahlia's kind of in the way.
Is she?
You can still go for it. Go for it. It's just
Okay.
if you get a bad roll, it could be bad. That's all.
Let's do this. Let's try this.
Come on, man.
Can I use my inspiration? What, my last one of the
Last one of the inspirations.
14. Whoa!
That's better.
That's a lot better.
Because otherwise I was gonna
What do I
get
plus to that? Bow plus 5. So yeah, that's 19.
You definitely hit.
Sweet.
Oh,
D8.
nasty.
2 plus 3, 5.
Wow. Okay.
And he
okay.
wants to kind of like shoot her hand, like just to let go of one of the weapons.
You don't have. You're not that fancy, I'm afraid. You're only second level.
My mind.
In your
I
mind.
mean, you tried, and that's what counts.
Hey, One Eye stands still.
It's on fire.
He stands still, tries to ignore the flame, and readies a shot for Dahlia. Everyone that knows One Eye knows the reason he's called One Eye is because
Never misses.
when he has a chance to ready a shot,
Oh no.
he never misses, and he leaves his target with only one eye.
Get out of here.
So he spends his turn readying a shot. That means he takes damage from the fire. And I'm gonna have to he has to make a concentration roll to be able to do it. He makes his roll. The damage on the fire to him does 5 hit points damage to him.
Okay.
So, but he is still up, and that is his turn. His turn is he holds his shot. I can't wait till next turn.
Ow!
So that's his turn, and what Reika does is go around the other side and says, Father, this is how you taught us to take what we want. And your kingdom is going to be mine. 2 blades. Poof, poof, for your father. He blocks both of them because I said he was on full defensive mode.
Yeah. Go, Daddy. Daddy's
And,
Enoch.
and
In
he
the house.
says, he says, you're always a little bit too ambitious. If you and your sister were combined, you would have been the perfect thief. He rakes around his sword for her, trying to disarm her. He's a little bit fancier than you. Which means he's not trying to be defensive, but he does hit her. One of her blades splashes through the water into the waves. And up to you, Maeni, you're up. What are you doing?
So I'm probably gonna see if I can find like a cage that's like pretty large. What animal's inside it?
Look, creative drama. What do we think would be the coolest thing to be in there?
Honestly, I really want it to be like a ram or something.
A ram? That's right, exactly. It is an Aratai ram. It's got these big, massive, bumpy, looping horns, and it is really ornery.
All right, so I open it up.
Yeah.
I let the ram loose.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll for lamb or like?
Well, you don't need to roll for it, but if you want to direct it in a particular place, I think an animal handling roll would be appropriate.
Okay. Oh, am I? Oh, I'm terrible at this actually.
Got this.
Okay, I have another plan if this fails.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Oh my god. Okay, I had a 13, so -1 equals 12.
All right. Okay, what are you wanting it to do?
Honestly, like I'd love for it to run between the two of them to kind of like distract them for a bit while I grab the cage itself.
Okay. It's not that glorious. So it runs, it doesn't go exactly where you want. I'm gonna roll a scatter die to determine which way it goes instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes behind Reika.
Okay, cool.
And
I mean, that's still got a distractor.
Yeah, and that
turning up out of nowhere.
Yeah, okay, and now what do you want to do with it? So, yeah, I'm opening that, and that can be a bonus action, sure. You can still do something else.
Then I'm going to grab the cage and see if I can sneakily go up behind her and put it over her body.
This tiny halfling.
Just like,
Jeeking, okay.
Wait,
All right.
if I throw it.
I'm gonna try to get her.
Or maybe from above the other crates. I can toss it from there.
Yeah, Kabushi. All
Yeah,
right.
slam dunk it.
What the heck roll do you think we're gonna make for that?
Can I make it athletic? Can I make it acrobatics? Can it be acrobatics, please?
It should be athletics, but let's say it's acrobatics because it would be more beautiful.
Yay! Let's hope I roll good now. Okay, 14 plus 5, 19.
You jump with this cage.
Slow motion.
Kaboosh, it goes over. It's not big enough for her, so she kind of gets smashed down kaboosh, onto the ground.
Yep.
Brilliant. Dahlia.
Dahlia sees Maeni come out of nowhere, just trying to like put this cage on her, on Reka. Dahlia. She runs. 1, 2, 3. She's here, and she tries to tackle Reka away from Daddy Xenoc.
Okay, she's in the
push the
cage, you
cage.
realize.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're knocking her in the cage over.
Yes.
Okay.
So big
Can't
attack,
miss. You can't miss.
Oh yeah, it was a natural 20 as well. So
Yay!
Yay!
Well, that means it's.
Does that mean it does the damage?
You want it to do damage?
A little bit.
You want your fist to go through the bars or something like that as you tackle her?
Yeah, but she's in a cage. Like,
Okay, sure. Yeah, go for it.
What would we
Unarmed
do?
She collides with the
Unarmed
ram.
damage.
and damage.
Give it damage for everything. She hit the ground. There's gravel. It hurt.
What is that? D4?
It's a D4.
Yeah, but critical.
Yeah.
So, that's a 4.
Plus your dex modifier.
7.
You connect with her jaw,
Oh, sorry.
No, you're not.
push over the cage, and the combination of you connecting with her and her smacking her head, she goes limp. Kaboosh! And is unconscious in front of you.
Oh, but Reka scurries to her side and tries to get the cage off of her, and like just touch her and like, hold her to see if she's real. She pulls down the mask
Okay.
and like inspects the face.
All right. I'll tell you next turn. Thank you. Tumau.
Tumau seeing this unfold. Did Tumau see One Eye go up the tower when you were back?
Yeah, you've seen Tumau. You've seen him before, yeah?
Yeah, so he's aware that he may be still around, but he's more just holding on to and just checking the injuries on Albia. And he just wants to take a rag if he's got his arm bleeding, then he just wants to wrap a little bandage around his arm and put it in a little.
Yugi loves being with you, and it feels so good. His arms go around you, and a warmth goes over you, and you get 10 extra hit points
Get out.
and an inspiration.
Oh, nice.
I love you too, buddy.
But
Yo,
Yep. Here we go.
There's the butt.
there's the butt.
One Eye
God
has
damn it.
not been stopped. He no longer has advantage on his shot because you have moved and there's a whole bunch of crates in the way. Right? But he takes his shot at Dahlia.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Okay.
And I'm not doing so.
Damn.
He also got to take damage for that fire too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good
Okay.
reminder, Paul.
So he's going.
He could be dead. He could still be like just holding that shot and then dies.
So here comes his concentration roll to see whether or not he can hold it. He does.
Oh.
I got a 13,
Yo,
One
that's
eye.
enough.
which is enough. Here's the damage that he takes. Maximum damage.
4.
Or he's on 18. I'm sorry, he had more than 18 hit points.
It's all fun and games.
Lets it loose. He no longer has advantage though.
It's all fun and games until someone loses an eye.
Yeah.
Because of the cover, he only gets a 15.
That hit.
It
That's right.
hits.
That's a right on my AC. Oh,
Ouch.
I'm not doing so well either.
And you take 15 hit points of damage.
No.
Oh no! Dahlia, like out of nowhere, as she's trying to look at Reika's eyes and trying to, like, wake her up. I'm so sorry. Like, she's so confused about Reika being alive, and next thing she knows, a pain is in her eye. The same one that the Haas Eagle has scratched. Oh no, not the Haas Eagle. It was the rock from the spire. And she feels this immense pain, and she falls on top of Reka's body, and she's out. I'm down.
Tumau would have seen this arrow, right? Fly across and hit. So he is now aware that there is something or someone around the corner of this building. He puts down Albia, hides him behind the box. And Tumau would love to... Am I able to get to almost here?
Oh, easily.
Okay, so he flips, he somersaults.
Oh, yeah. You could just step over them. For what?
No. For the flourishes. Come on.
And then he just wants to peer around the corner and shoot, and without even looking, he just wants to shoot an arrow in that direction. Okay. Come
on, you can do it.
14 plus 5, 19.
You hit him!
Yes.
Okay, D8.
You do know if you use that inspiration, there's a chance you get a nat 20.
Really?
Yeah. But you don't need to use it. Okay. Roll the damage.
Damage is... Can I use my inspiration for that?
You cannot use inspiration for the damage.
1 plus 3, 4.
4.
4 as he...
Okay, he is scarred, he's burnt, and he sees you. He leaps over the flames.
He does he?
Taking one more round, final round of fire damage.
Okay.
Through the fire.
Fingers crossed.
Through the fire, he is very bad. Comes up to you, and you see him, he throws his bow away, and in one fluid motion, pulls his short sword out and flicks it across you. There's a liquid on the blade.
No!
I rolled a 6.
Shut up. He misses. Tumau is just too quick. He sees the blade come and he just he with his short sword he just hits it away.
Zenok is in shock. Both of his daughters, one come, who knows where she's come from, and then her other daughters, and so he kind of just crumbles to his knees and looks at the arrow it's not sticking straight into your brain. It was an angled shot, so it kind of goes through this way. And so he leans down and he panics. He just doesn't know what to do. He's not a medic, and so he spends his whole turn panicking. But he holds you in his arms and says, "Where's that owl bear?" Maeni, you're up.
Okay, so from what I can see, it's both Dahlia, her sister, and Zenok are in the area next to me. I'm a little bit worried about Zenok's safety, so I'm probably going to try to step around, because I'm halfling nimbleness. I can move through spaces of creatures that are larger than myself. So I'll kind of just shimmy to the other side of Zenok, kind of protecting him with my little body. And I'll take a crossbow shot at one eye.
Okay.
Okay, rolling to hit. 17?
It hits.
Can it hit his other eye?
Okay. And then I guess I don't get sneak.
No sneak attack. Oh yeah, you do, because he's in hand-to-hand combat with a friend of yours. So you do get sneak attack.
Amazing. So then that's 8 points of damage.
He is really, really bad now. Okay.
Can I use the rest of my movement to head over? And yeah, I'm probably just gonna try and come up from behind, so hopefully he doesn't see me. I can do that. I can roll a stealth roll if you want me to.
Yeah, go for it.
That was a 15.
Okay, great. Thank you. You've got him flanked.
It's
now.
flanked, and
Tumau, he's flanked.
at an advantage, Tumau puts his bow back, grabs his sword, and spins, and it like spin, kind of like a spiral spin as he goes. But he wants to hit him that way. But then he comes down and he chops at his legs as well.
Okay, so you got because Tumau is a dual weapon specialist.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Dual wielder.
I'm gonna use my this one.
See, it's a good thing you didn't use earlier.
Nice.
Ah.
That's right. 18.
Nice.
Okay, the first one connects.
Connects.
And then you swing around with your second one.
So we're on the second one. It's a 9 plus 5.
14
Nice.
is not good enough, but the first one was.
Okay, sweet. There's a D8 there was a D6. D6 with 3 plus 3.
And it is enough.
Yeah.
And,
Get him. Avenge me, cousin.
and you smash his maybe like his mask or something.
Yeah, I want to slice his mask until I see his actual eyes.
Yeah, and he sees you, makes eye contact with you, and falls to the ground. Gone. Dahlia, make a life and death save.
The pain in Dahlia's eye is intense. 13.
One save.
One save.
All the enemies are down. And your father tries to do some medicine on you to stop you dying.
I don't know.
He does very well.
Oh.
And he stabilizes you.
So I've got
You're on
1 hit point.
You're on 0.
0? Okay.
Unless someone heals
Oh,
you, like
God.
feeds you finds a way of healing you.
Yeah.
Okay. So Maeni, Tumau, what are you two doing?
Maeni kind of wants to take one of One Eye's eyes, just because, like, what a cool story to tell. Like, oh yeah, I just have like one eye's eyes. Like, I have one eye of one eye.
I spy with my little eye.
Okay, yeah, sure,
Yeah, honestly,
great.
do it.
Yeah. It happens off camera, but yes.
Yeah, this will happen off camera. Maeni, not Maeni. Maeni, my character, grabs an eye, and then probably is gonna probably say to oh my god, I'm so
Tumau.
sorry. Probably grab the owlbear, and then I'm probably gonna head over to where Dahlia is to
Great.
probably see if there's a way to stabilize. I don't think I've got anything with me though that could help.
Like Tumau just wants to lean down to one eye, or now no eye, and he just wants to close his eyelids and just say, "You fought honorably, but now you can sleep with one eye open."
Was it really honorable?
With one eye open. Okay, and now what are you doing, Tumau?
And Tumau wants to, he sees Maeni take Albia over, and so he follows suits, and he wants to complete the mission.
Okay, and you hand. Right.
Am I able to take out the berries?
You've got berries left,
Yes.
right?
Yep. And he quickly wants to administer.
You have force feed Dahlia a good berry.
Yep, a good berry. 2.
2?
Two?
Dahlia, you're on 2 hit points.
She chokes on the good berries, and the pain in her eye is unbearable, and she's kind of whimpering and crying. I didn't think it's swelling again. My eye.
You just hold still. You got an arrow in your eye.
I have a one in my eye.
And it, like I want to like, you know how they say to stabilize anything that protrudes out of.
Yeah.
And so he just wants to stabilize by wrapping something. Just
I really felt like maybe it would have been better to just let her be like unconscious so she didn't have to feel the pain.
Oh, what the hell did you do?
And maybe just let her
Swear
rest.
to God.
well, let's just say you can see straight now. And then he goes,
All right.
stop moving around.
Hey, look.
Where's Reka?
So Reka is unconscious. She's out.
Should probably tie her up.
Consider it done.
Dahlia's crying in Daddy Xenoc's arms probably
Yeah.
at this point.
Okay, Xenoc says,
Bloody tears, isn't it?
I really did, Daddy. I really did to get the owlbear. I really did.
Can we put Owlbear on top of her just to see if anything happens?
Owlbear cuddles up to
Oh my
Dahlia.
God, Yuki!
Yugi cuddles up, and this warmth goes through you. It can't fix your eye. But you do get 10 temporary hit points. But they're temporary.
That's separate. So,
Hey, look. And with that, Xenoc turns to you, Tumau. And Dahlia and Maeni and says, well, this didn't happen how I had wanted, but we can deliver Yugi. And you saved my life. He takes the necklace off and says, here, take it. Go, take it, take it. I don't think it was that lucky for our family after all. And hands it back to Tumau.
Daddy, was it true that Mom just stole that from their islands?
He looks at you like, what are you talking about? And he says, we are thieves.
Dahlia,
We train you to be thieves. She stole it as a wedding gift. It was a sign of our future together.
Dahlia, just... Mom's a thief too? Oh my God. I've been lied to my whole time. I'm so sorry, Tumau. For...
Not a very good day for you, is it?
It was a horrible day for Dahlia. Through a bloody eye, she looks right at Tumau and she says, Man, I'm so sorry. You're right. It's like that belongs with your family.
I accept your apology. And like they say in my island, an eye for an eye. And
I think Maeni takes that point to kind of dangle one eye's eye by the cord, the optical nerve.
Oh my goodness.
So Tumau, too soon.
Maybe dunk it in the ocean a few times to rinse it off.
Lo Fionga Zinach, thank you.
And then
You have honored your word. And so I'll return honorably back to my people. And I'm sorry, Dahlia. But I hope to see you in the future sometime. If you can see out of, you know what I mean.
I swear to God, Tumau, I'm gonna kill you.
And then Maeni, well, it's been fun catching up.
Short and sweet, the way I like it.
Xenoc says, so this is the owlbear that's caused so much trouble.
Yes.
Picks him up and walks over to the sailor. And the sailor says, his blood's worth a lot of money.
Oh.
And Xenoc hands Yugi to the sailor. The sailor says, little fella, you're gonna make me a very wealthy man. Takes a pouch out and tosses it to Xenoc. Xenoc grabs it. And with that we finish the Shadows of Aratai.
No.
What?
No.
What?
No.
You don't keep them?
We don't get to...
Are they just gonna be bloodletting this poor owl?
No.
But that is the end of our mini-series.
Oh.
No. What a horrible... This is an awful day for Dahlia.
Yugi's gone. Your eyeball's
Oh my
gone.
God. My sister is
dignity.
alive but dead again.
She's not.
We just trafficked this poor cub. Like,
Hey guys, you're a family of thieves. A family of
Thieves.
What?
honestly, it's surprising that you didn't think your mum stole it. Like,
Oh my god.
like as if you weren't just like, yeah, that tracks.
And you didn't think, where is Yugi going? You at no point thought that something bad could be happening to Yugi.
Smuggling ring? It's an exotic animal smuggling ring?
I even said bunch
Bunch
of
of
exotic animals.
What, so you wanted us to not bring Yugi back?
Wow.
Xenoc was
Good
going to open.
side, all three of you go up to 3rd level.
Wow! Yay!
Yay!
Level 3. Oh, I thought Xenoc was going to open up a zoo. Xenoc's zoo?
Hey guys, thanks for joining us. Thanks
so
for
funny.
thanks for watching our mini-series. We will have more mini-series of the Shadows of Aratai.
Yay!
So this is the end of this story, but it is not necessarily the end of your characters.
Ooh.
More nor necessarily the end of your interactions with Yugi.
Oh.
But it's the end of this story.
Wonder if our characters here will ever get to meet our main characters from from a main squad.
Oh. That'd be
Can you
interesting.
imagine that?
That'd be cool.
Pretty funny.
Hey guys,
That was fun.
Yeah.
thanks for the follow. Thanks for any subs that you've given us along the way.
Thanks.
Both here on Twitch and on YouTube. Fall, it's been such a joy having you. You are
Ciao, Fall.
incredibly
Yeah,
effective.
let's go. Give it up for Fall. Woo!
Oh, thank you.
Bella.
Hey, so
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
it was a joy. So we'll say thanks to the people that we need to say thanks to, and then we'll throw to Fall to do a shameless self promo.
Be absolutely shameless about it.
But first of all, thank you to all our Patreons. If you're not a Patreon yet, head to our Patreon page because we give extra content each week. Plus, our Patreons all get a discount at our merchandising store.
That's right. We got merch. We got t-shirts. We
That's
got
right.
a water bottle. We've got all that stuff. But also thanks to our sponsors, right? We've had four sponsors
this year.
this
Yep.
whole year, right? And one of them was BD&D.
BDND. BDND.
Yeah, and they've got hella dice, hella paints, hella Magic of the Gathering, hella board games, all that stuff. We've also got 9 Realms.
Nine Realms, what's up?
Thank you for our dice towers. They've
Which
been
we
amazing.
love.
They sound so good too.
You do, eh? Sounds so
Are you
sexy.
jealous, Fall?
A little bit.
Paul's got probably an advanced tower.
Thanks to Principal Dragon.
What's up, Principal Dragons?
Thank you for our dice cage that I had to use today because my dice were nasty, as well as our recap.
And also, if you
and,
show
the minis.
this battlefield before us, all of these minis in this that are visible in there, all of those were made by the Printable Dragon. So all of our
Printable
main
Dragons.
characters
Honestly,
were made
they're
by
so
the
good.
Printable
And
Dragon.
last but not least, Bespoke
They look
Boutique.
so cute.
Yeah.
Bespoke Boutique was one of our first sponsors, I think.
You bet.
And
Yep.
yeah, they do dice scrolls. They do personalized dice scrolls. So this is mine for Hakapella in the other campaign. We've got some coasters and we've got some mugs. They also do notebooks.
Character books,
books,
which
yeah.
are the most amazing
Honestly.
character books ever.
Yeah.
I think they actually are the best character books.
Yeah, and they come with like a character sheet at the front, and it's
Really cool.
the stickers. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Great, so thank you so much. So please, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe and also leave
Hit it.
comments because that tells the algorithm to do things.
Yeah.
We want to say thanks to our moderators. Thanks, guys. Thanks to our
Ciao,
tech
moderators.
team. Thanks, Jason.
Ciao, Declan.
Thanks,
Ciao,
Declan.
Jace.
It's been a great year.
Now, Fall, we have really loved playing this adventure with you. You've brought a lot to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's been such a great opportunity. I really enjoyed playing with you guys, even if I was a total asshole to you.
I loved it. I
We
loved it.
invite more of the assholeness to come back.
Yeah, go on.
And tell people all about yourself and where they can find you and all that.
Go.
Yeah, so you can find me on Fallcosplay on Instagram, Fallcosplay1 on Twitter, if that's still a thing now. I don't know. It seems like, I don't know if
Twitter,
it's still
right?
going or not. Yeah, I know, right? For Twitter. Also on Twitch as well, even though I'm kind of just taking a little bit of a break from that at the moment. Also follow along with Deerstalker, Deerstalker Pictures on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. for following One for All, which is basically, it's always sunny in Philadelphia, cross with D&D.
It's beautiful.
So it's really fun. It's really fun. Yeah, our 5th season is streaming now, so yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Hey, and there's one last thing we usually like to say at the end.
If you haven't already, go play some D&D. Get yourself some dice.
That's right. Get yourself some awesome friends, gather around the table, and just have a whole bunch of time.
Hey, it doesn't have to be
fun.
friends.
Have a whole bunch
And I
of
mean,
time.
it can even be online as well.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing right now. I'm
Yeah.
meeting some people online from all over the world.
Yeah.
Make some friends.
Connect and play.
Great communities, honestly.
We're
So
aware
fun.
that a lot of our audience don't play,
Yeah.
but you can. It's
can.
a lot of fun.
Just get yourself, even some 6-sided dice. That's enough.
Yeah.
Good start.
Hey guys, we're gonna finish up.
Yo.
Roll
the year, too.
those credits, and we shall see you next time in Aratai.
In the shadows.
Much love to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.